All right, we're live, I guess. Well, we welcome you live to the NSRL round of 12 cutoff race. We have about, I think, 25 laps of practice left before qualifying, and not a lot of people here yet, but right now we have Tane absolutely clearing the field. Greg and I are absolutely not biased at all, but go Tane. You want to introduce yourself, Greg? Oh, what do you mean you're good? Gallimaria. Yeah, yeah, surprisingly, Sean Rogers, 2.1 seconds off the pace right now. As we have Tane in the pits. It's hard to see who is on a quality run right now. I know, of course, with us being drivers, um, we usually, on title, we usually focus on quality runs in practice. We get our race runs practiced before race day. Qualities, yeah. Oh! Oh! And that is, who is that, Meyering? Meyering has a skull fracture with that hit. That's not good. It's something you're going to have to watch for, especially in this corner. Was it turn 4? Turn 4 and 5? Getting too far out on that paint, it's cambered. That corner is slightly cambered. You got a little bit of banking. And when you get onto that paint... Caribou coffee. Uh-oh. Well, it's still the Cup Series, at least. Anyways, that... Pfeiffer, yes. Running that breast cancer awareness scheme. You see, here on this corner, there's a few points on the track where you get off camber, and that will completely screw up your lap. That will screw up your line. You see Sean Rogers here, a legend of SNN specifically, but NSRL. You see he's kind of staying off of that paint. It's not necessarily the paint's problem. It's just off camber. And once you get off camber, it's even worse in the lower series cars with the solid axles, yeah. And it's just instant understeer. And that is, in my opinion, one of the most important corners to get a good run off of. And when you run wide, it's just endless understeer. And this is coming from somebody who likes understeer, so. We have Davis here. I'm forgetting his first name. This isn't good. Able to go able to go P2 here, but still a second off. So Tane, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, like Chris Davis. We got a lot of people having trouble here. The Roval is pretty deceptive, at least in the Cup car. Just by nature of it being a permanent road course and an oval at the same time. It's two completely different things. I know in trucks, not the same tire model. Trucks, it's about 3 seconds at the end of the run. I've done a C Open, and we were running... Oh! You see, there's going to be a lot of rotation issues. I think some people are not going to be expecting... Because these Cup cars have independent rear suspensions. It's going to be... And you just hit the bump stops more. Oh! Second, it says pit on the... Well, he's in the pits. we know that. But... Well, he probably... I'm guessing that was a quality run then. If he set the lap... Oh, Pfeiffer! You see iRacing update, recent iRacing update. You see the brake glow. He's running a lot of front brake. Yeah. Yeah. It happens. We are still live. Correct. Oh, and here we have Tane must have gone faster. Because now Gallimore set a faster time than Chris Davis. Oh, Tane. Way. I guess. Oh my god. Gallimore back out. I think Tane just did a quality run, but he could only go at about 3/10 faster on his quality run. It'll be interesting to see what people pick up. I think Gallimore, that run is representative. Matt Cox, I think he just got here, so. Don't know if that's a race run or a Q run yet, but so far, I mean, Tane is just out there. But we'll see in the race. I mean, we saw in the Real Cup race, Gisbergen was incredibly fast, incredibly talented road course racer, but he had competition. He had competition. It'll be interesting to see how it's different here. Contain. It's Matt Cox. I'm forgetting first names too. Usually I know them whenever we're racing. I don't even have to look at the intervals. And now that, we're on a hot mic live, I just forget everyone's name. Not good. Happened earlier in the year with Matt Metler. I don't think it's such a weird feeling. This track, specifically, there's so much runoff on the oval section, so if something happens, you can get off the track pretty easily. But, I mean, you saw that in real life, too, with Keselowski having the issue. Whoa! Paul Gallimore! What setup does he have in it? It's a clown car over there. And we're going to see that not only in Cup, but also in Xfinity and trucks. Probably more in Xfinity and trucks. These cars can handle the curbs better than the two lower series, but it's still going to be pretty rough. Gallimore doesn't improve. I think he's on a race run now, which is a smart idea. Yeah, it's interesting. Fitting, he's been fairly consistent. Yeah, he's been fairly consistent across the board, as you see him going a little wide there. He's been fairly consistent across the board, but it just depends what you can do in these playoffs. Of course, this isn't real racing. So I think it's easier, a little easier to finish consistently, 10th to 15th than it is in real life. But it's still, he's had a good season. But the thing you got to watch out for, he doesn't have any wins. So I don't remember. I haven't been full-time Cup personally, so I haven't really followed along with the season. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. He's decent enough on the road courses that I think he's going to have a good chance to advance. Sean Rogers has some speed on the oval section here, and he's going to be sending it in practice. Not something you see in real life, but something we like to see here. It gives us action. Oh, yeah, he's broken second bracket. Sean Rogers is dead. I think that's a concrete wall down there. I mean, I thought we were past concrete walls, and there's concrete walls in a lot of the Roval. I wouldn't want to crash in the turn 1 and 2. I remember when the first race of the Roval happened, they had the Tums heartburn turn, and I don't care what it's called now. It's always going to be the heartburn turn in my mind. Hello there. Can you hear me? Yes. Mic issues. Sorry about that. Here we have imaginary Michael McDowell, Brendan Meyer. He's decent. He's decent on the road courses, so it's going to be interesting. Has he set a lap yet? I don't believe so. Oh yeah, fifth. He's decent. He's consistent on road courses as he pits. So it'll be interesting to see there. You see Tane. I believe that's Brian Nunemaker in the background. Nunemaker. Yeah, I believe he did make the playoffs. Um, I can attest. I've raced with him. I've raced with him. He is a great person to race with, and he'll always race you clean. He's one of those drivers that just. Yeah, here's the thing with your. Here's the thing with your teammates broadcasting the race. They can out you like that. Imagine. Playoff driver in NSRL, and you choose to go and have fun at a game. How could you, Tane? Although, I'd do the same thing for a Blue Jays game, so, I mean... Not a Leafs game, though. I don't want to be disappointed. I've accepted it. I've accepted it, man. Yeah, I was expecting to see more representative lap times from these guys, but maybe they're just not focusing on qualifying. Maybe we'll see a little bit tighter gap in qualifying, but right now it is 2014 Mercedes. If anyone watches F1, it is... Yes. I believe so. I think he's done Q runs before. Yeah, Galmore has been relatively decent. He hasn't been in the league too long. He came in mid-season like you, Greg, so he didn't have a chance to make the playoffs, but he has been fast. I know he's been in contention for a few wins. So yeah. Yeah. There's two types of people that come in mid-season in leagues. There's people who kind of use it as testing time for the next season, and then there's the people that come in and win 70 bajillion races and then leave again. Gallimore's kind of been in the middle, but yeah, I think it's gonna be exciting. Gallimore's the only one in the 1 second bracket right now, so 1.175 seconds. I mean, we see these gaps sometimes in real life, especially in Xfinity. You know, when you have Connor Zilic just absolutely destroying everyone on the road courses, it happens. I don't know if anyone remembers this. Well, with the median age in this league, they probably do. The first Roval race, they had them restart through the oval and completely skip the chicane, and that was kind of weird. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes the restarts good here, in my opinion. Like, people can get runs, and I think it makes the restarts better, but then again, depending on which driver gets sent into the heartburn turn, you might not like it. I don't know. Can you tell we're first-time broadcasters? Aiden? Do you have your mic on OBS? You're not talking. That's not good. We apologize.
I'm trying. Hold on. And the stream's going, so. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It was just practice.
Okay, it should be working now, Logan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you.
It
We can hear
changed.
you.
It changed to the mic and that's underneath my desk currently, and I guess you guys couldn't hear me. Um,
That is not good. Well, we're
yeah,
here now. You're a little quiet.
a little quiet. We'll try and fix that later.
Very quiet, actually.
I don't know why it's happening again. It's always like this whenever I do it on OBS. It always switches to the other, like the HyperX one, but it's not. I'm not using that one because it doesn't really sound that
Yeah,
well
it,
anymore.
it happens to me sometimes too.
Yeah, so we're just sitting here and doing nothing. Lovely. Watch Roger. Well, we'll go watch Myring's up here. He's going out. Yeah.
Right, Sean, I believe he's coming to his first lap.
And Logan was just talking to ghosts. I was not here. He's lying if he said he was. My mic totally wasn't having issues. Logan is schizophrenic.
That must have been really weird to hear. For 15 minutes of practice, me talking to an imaginary friend. You just hear me break out in laughter, and you have no idea what's going on. We apologize for that, folks.
At least you brought it up to me. I was lost.
Yeah, I wanted to check how our audio levels were on the broadcast, so I turned on the broadcast on another screen, and I couldn't hear you talking, and I could hear myself talking. I'm like, uh-oh. And then right after that, I got a DM from Diego Rodriguez before he went up for qualifying.
Diego Rodriguez, that's his full name. Where is he going to qualify at, though? Because he was good in Q-Trim. Well, he said he was.
Yeah, and we can attest personal experience. Diego tends to qualify well and go farther back in races. And that's not really a slight on him. He's a good qualifier, and sometimes things happen in races, and he gets sent back.
Yeah, sometimes he out-qualifies his race pace. Here's Rogers because his first
and
time lap.
That's a good thing.
This seems like a good lap here.
Gallimore goes 22.1. What can Rogers do? 0.3 off exactly. Wow.
Yeah, 22.4. Let's see where. Let's go back to Meyer. Oh, he's in the.
That's Meyer.
Yeah, my bad.
Pfeiffer
up to
Brandon Pfeiffer
5.
That must maybe he was cheesing.
Maybe. See where Tane is. I think this is his first time lap.
That is worrying though.
Yeah.
There's Tane. Oh.
It wasn't his first time lap.
That's Chris Davis.
Came to take the green.
He came to take the green on his first qualifying lap.
8.
Oh, there's Meyering, but a second off of Gallimore. And Brandon Pfeiffer pits.
Oh.
So that's not going to be good for
that
him.
Qualifying run.
He must have had issues. I don't know if we can go back and look, but
yeah,
he must have had issues on his lap. Maybe a spin, lock up.
Yeah, it's not working.
Went deep into the corner.
Yeah.
Chris Claude, 6.3 seconds off. Maybe same thing happened there. Brandon Meyer, 2.5. Ron Fitting, 2.4. We have them all coming in now.
It sounded like someone was sort of spinning on tires off the corner. Addison here. He put in a lot of practice, and he almost cost us Petit. Almost cost us Petit Le Mans, but we're all good now.
He's trying to jumble practicing for 2 events at once, and I have personal experience. That's not good. Yep. And you see, the drivers that you're going to see do well, whether it's in the SNN or TNN on Tuesday, the drivers who are going to do well, especially at the Roval, are going to be drivers that are good under braking. You see, in real life, SVG is incredibly good under braking compared to some other drivers.
First time lap, and Top of the board.
4/10 ahead of Gallimore.
22.7. First one to break the
21.7.
22s here. Let's see if he's coming to a stop.
Chris Davis. I think Chris
Ron
and
Fitting
Myring
is
are
next.
done. Ron Fitting.
Looks like he's
unfortunately,
tracking good. I think I can read that right. Yeah.
Good under braking here in this final chicane.
Corners.
Is that an improvement? It's an improvement. 2.2.
Yeah.
So he gained 2/10 on that
23.9.
second lap.
Tane
I
Hodgson
believe
saw
Meyer
that.
also did better on that second lap, I believe.
Is
But you
Rodriguez
see-
going out for another one? I think he's on his first one.
Tane is really good under braking
Yeah.
in these cars, and it shows in his lap time. I know it doesn't matter as much. The 51 also, you got to really hit.
You gotta be
get
able
it.
to take the curbs here and not lose
Yeah.
control of your car. And
Not only the curb, but you see this transition here from the banking down to the flat. You really have to
51
watch
goes
because
8.
you can get way out of the groove, and that's not good because you will go straight, as we saw Brandon do in
And-
practice.
Rodriguez, is it validated?
I believe he
Yeah.
either came to take his lap. I believe he came to take his lap because he's high up on the banking
Yeah.
in oval 3 and 4.
That was a setup lap and you just invalidated it. Looking good.
And you see, he gets wide there, but he doesn't go on the paint because where that paint is,
Gets off.
you're
camera,
just gonna go straight.
Go straight
Yeah,
into the tire
you're gonna
barrier.
go straight. It's the same if you don't up this crest here into turn 7. If you don't hit that right, you will lose a lot of time missing the apex. Diego tight on the apex in turn 7. We're gonna see a lot of problems here. We saw problems there in the real race.
It's gonna be really funny to see the dive bombs that are occurring there.
Yeah, especially on iRacing. We all think, oh, we're not gonna die, so we just
It works.
Send
Okay,
it
we got
in.
something going.
that is good. That is good. We need to work these kinks out before the race.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes of warm-ups to figure out anything.
Yeah. Oh, Sean Anderson, 3 seconds off. It makes you wonder if he kind of backed off and tried to go for a second lap.
'Cause he
Because
was-
Sean Anderson generally
He
is
was good in practice, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That was
I
his
think he just got
first-
here, actually.
That was his first time lap.
76. Oh, Diego loose. That's not going to be
Did
good.
he touch the wall?
And that's going to compromise his run for the second lap as well.
Rodriguez
He goes
6 with a
P6.
23.5.
Oh!
Oh my god!
We have lost a title driver.
First one of the night. Yeah, 76 just got here. His paint scheme wasn't loaded in.
Hey,
24.6
this 76 is
on
usually
his,
good.
Yeah, 24.6 on his first lap. That could have been a setup lap here. We're gonna see how he comes there off the in NASCAR 1 and 2.
Generally, your first lap is going to be your best lap on road courses
Yeah.
in these stock cars.
Yeah.
Because by the second lap, you're just overheating your
Rears are
tires, so he
overheat-
could have backed
yeah.
off.
Rears are overheated, and it's just a bad situation all the way around.
Yeah.
So
You just can't expect the same level of grip. And you see that in real life. In qualifying, they just take one lap, and that's it. They can't take another one. And here, Sean Anderson tight. He can take a fair amount of that curb as long as you have 2 wheels.
Sean Anderson improves to
On the other
6,
side.
23.4 for him. I think
It's still
that about
1.7
does it.
seconds off.
Yeah, that does it. Should. Yep. Okay. Now we're in the warm up. The 35-year-old chair is squeaking and asking for help in the background.
Can you hear me?
I can hear.
Oh, no,
I heard the chair for a little bit.
That's not good.
Heard the chair.
Yes, I have a very squeaky chair. I should fix that for the next broadcast.
Yeah.
Go to Value Village.
Value Village.
No one in the chat's gonna understand that.
Is that something Canadian? I hear.
I believe it's an American chain, but bigger in Canada. Maybe it has a bit of a presence in the Midwest, but I don't know. You see these curbs here from the scenic shots around the track. These curbs, the Roval is just updated for the new NASCAR layout. And you can see they've reprofiled the curbs. And you could take a lot more of them in some places. Oh, John Wilco having an issue.
Let it taste. Oh, okay, this is by far the best paint scheme in the field.
Oh, by far. He's got an NY Racing engine in there, though. I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
No. Tasty cakes are awesome. Okay, so Hodgson on pole. So we'll bring him in here in like a little bit, right? I'll probably have to warm up, and we'll get him up on the pace lap. So Rodriguez needing a good day needs to finish top 3 by my math to make it into the playoff, to make it into the next round. Same with Chris, just needs a decent day to get stage points, and he's in. And needs Ron to finish behind him by I think 7 spots. Not entirely sure. And then, well, it'd be nice if the points would also load in to where we could see it on the broadcast. But yet again, another thing is not working. Tane is pretty much in a must-win, and pretty much anybody below Diego is going to be really hard for them to point in. And did Tyler Hunter show up? Or is he done?
I don't believe he did.
No, Tyler Hunter's not here, so yeah. Tane Hodgson and Diego Rodriguez, Chris Claude are the people below the cut line here. And sorry for the lack of points.
Yeah, we had a very rudimentary mock-up done, but it's not
we've lost it,
appearing on the broadcast.
We've lost it.
Not good.
Yeah, not good at all. Oh, Rodriguez. Yeah, Rodriguez needs to... Chris Claude needs to make up 9 points on Ron Fitting.
I mean, it's possible to track like this taking stage points. We saw that in the real race. Chastain got so close, and I'm not going to comment on whether or not his move was legal.
It was legal enough for NASCAR.
Fun. Well, we'll see. I mean, we don't know. Times are a-changing.
It would have been honestly hilarious if someone else would do that in this league.
I mean, if Diego needs it, we know, we can attest, he will do it.
Oh, yeah.
He wants so much to be competitive. And he has been this season, but unfortunately just hasn't had good finishes in this round, and he doesn't have those wins and playoff points to fall back on. So
yeah. Didn't Tane have this race pretty much locked up last year and then crashed on pit road exit?
I can't remember because I broke a right rear toe link.
Oh, the 51 gets loose in the background. The first lap?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh, bad.
That was with the old tire model where it was just ice. You can't feel any of the grip.
I know, we don't have to split the thing, which is nice. Sure, this lap one's for Tane Hodgson. In race trim was just pretty good for race trim. I mean, what were they running in real life? 22s because they're saving tires. Chris Davis is in with a 2408. It's just one of these tracks. This is going to be all about track position today, pretty much. It's really going to depend on how you finish in the stages here. He put it on the quarter pane. Well, that's the worst place I think I've seen that sponsor thrown.
Oh, I guess this is a good time.
Oh God,
this is a good time as any to. This broadcast is presented to you by our sponsor, 3 Times Wild. And to talk about the sponsor, I am 3 Times Wild. I'm not paying myself, trust me, but sponsored by 3 Times Wild, totally.
It's an advanced money laundering scheme brought to you by Logan Giesbrecht.
Well, actually, I was completely unrelated to racing. I was doing laundry today, accidentally laundered a... American minds cannot comprehend this, but I accidentally laundered a toonie.
Oh.
I left a toonie in my pocket.
That's what we should say in a league full of Americans right there.
A $2 coin.
A coin?
Yeah, a coin. Okay, so we have a loonie.
We have the dollar
That's
coin.
a $1
They haven't
coin.
been made in like.
Our
ages.
national bird is a loon, so we put a loon on it, and we call it the loony. And then we were like, okay, we should have a $2 coin to replace the $2 bill we had. I believe that was the 90s, and so they called it the toonie.
So all you got
Brilliant
is
naming scheme.
all you have is coins up there. You don't really have paper money.
No, we don't have paper money.
And
Oh,
the
Sean Anderson
76
dying in the
is
background.
around.
Oh, and that's in a concrete wall.
That wasn't that
Whoops.
hard of a hit.
I guess so.
And we're almost over. All right, go ahead and drag
Cars have
in.
disappeared. Oh, wait. Tane Hodgson. Oh, wait, no, that's warm up.
Yeah. And it's went to replay for some reason. Okay, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I think stages are working. Yeah, go ahead and drag him in here if you can, Logan. I can't.
Yep.
This is gonna be the funniest thing ever.
Hello there, Tane. This is the NSRL booth. Looks like you are the pole sitter. How do you feel?
I feel good. I really need this for my ability to stay in the playoffs. It doesn't look like we have enough people in here tonight for me to get my way in on points, because obviously I missed last week at Kansas. So hopefully I can be in the same spot at the end of the race. But this is an insanely difficult track, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a low finishing count. Not that these guys aren't skilled, but it's an insanely tough track.
Yeah, as we roll off now. We wish you good luck, obviously. If we didn't wish you good luck, that would be bad for the team briefings. But looks like you're going to have some decent competition here. Of course, we know Sean Rogers, veteran of the series. Gallimore, slightly new, but he's been competitive in his starts. And, of course, Chris Davis. So we wish you luck. Play the strategy right. Hopefully you can bring home a dub for us.
Thank you. Have fun tonight.
You too.
Hey, want to go ahead and bring up the weather, since this is going to be an issue here. I wish it showed us. Does it show us track temp? It does not.
No, it does not.
And lights won't go away again. That's another thing that's wrong.
Humidity, 54%. If it was any higher, I don't know if iRacing simulates this, but it's interesting to see sometimes when the humidity is really high, the track gets
Windows would be
very slippery. Yeah, track gets very slippery, but we're not going to have to worry about that. Wind, fairly high, I'd say. I mean, for a track, a crosswind, 11 kilometers an hour, would be probably pretty decently, might give you a little bit of a snap. It's a cool, crisp 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Thank God.
Track temp. At this temperature,
I don't know.
Probably.
It doesn't say.
The sun is beating down. It's the sessions.
It's around
3
like
PM.
it's usually what, like 110 usually around this time.
Yeah, I think it's gonna cool off a little bit as you go.
Yeah, we're gonna be racing pretty much into the
but
night
we'll
here.
see.
Right at around 6 p.m. local.
The race
well,
kind of.
You want to take us to the first 5 rows, if you will.
Oh yeah. So obviously on pole we have Tane Hodgson and then Tane Gallimore.
Jesus. Off to a great start.
I called him Tane. Gallimore lines up second, and third we have Sean Rogers, incredibly aggressive race car driver, sometimes to his detriment, but just talented all the same. Watch for him going 3 wide in turn 1. We might see some fireworks. And Chris Davis, usually a quieter racer. We'll expect him to kind of fall in line and race his race. Tony Meyering, pretty much the same thing. It's going to be interesting to see. We're going to see personalities play out. The calm people and the aggressive people. It's going to be interesting.
Through our time limit here. We got to go.
Yes, we have. And pace car off. We are green. Tane off to a good start. He gets a good exit off the chicane. Sean Rogers falling back. I would have expected him to be a little bit more on it. But Gallimore lines up second. They all go single file in turn 3.
Tane clear the lead. I think some people started from pit row. That's not going to be a very wise decision on this track. I mean, I get it. The 90-degree right-hander has a couple people worried. A left-hander, sorry. 10,000's clear to lead. 17's in hot pursuit, though. So I mean, watch out here in the 7. A lot of people close are going to try to make a dive. That's going to be pretty funny to see.
Yeah, Tane. Oh, Gallimore was a little bit better getting in over the crest. He's going to have a chance here. Into 7, he's going to take a wider line. Sean Rogers
going to get underneath him here.
I believe so. Oh, no, Gallimore got a good run. We saw that in the real race, too. You go a little bit higher. I guess it's a road course. Wider. Get that exit off the corner, but that's going to leave you vulnerable. You can see Tane being...
Rodriguez fell back on the start here, making a move under the 51 in the back.
That brings him up to P6. You see, Tane is being fairly calm with it. He's not sending it into the braking zones right now. We definitely know he can, but if I were him, I'd do the same thing. Right now, it's just a matter of survival.
Yep.
Another thing. Oh,
Wilco crashed apparently.
Oh, that's not
damage
good.
on Wilco. And Noonan Maker also was involved somehow. Oh, he spun. And Wilco, I think, yeah, he was above the cut line. Yeah. Oh my God, why did it do that?
Oh.
Blowing through the bus. I think he's just trying to get back to pit road.
Yeah, understandable. He's just trying to get back.
And Wilco was above the cut line. He was only, what, 30, 20, 32 points above the cut line? Or 22, I don't know. 22 points above the cut line, so that's not... He can't really lose all of his points here.
He isn't...
But he's not pitting for some reason.
Oh,
okay. Okay,
well, that's interesting.
We'll go back to the front here. I don't really know what Wilco was doing, but we got Tane Hodgson pulling away up front now, doing exactly what he needs to do to advance. But what's going to be really interesting to see is as they get later in these runs and as tires start to wear out, who is actually going to start to perform better here. As we have the short 25 lap run to the end of stage 1. It's another stage, same for stage 2. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, both are 25.
Yeah.
That long final stage is going to be interesting. The race, I don't think we had a caution in the real race, and I don't believe we're going to have a caution.
Austin Dillon.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, Austin Dillon is the barrier.
I forgot.
Wilco finally makes it back to pit road. Well, jumped to pit road.
That's good. I don't know why he went another lap, but...
Maybe he was just trying to keep from, so if somebody wrecks out later, he has an extra lap to give. Get back. So.
Yeah, possibly.
In the 7 now.
Tane, Gallimore, I think, is taking that wider line again. I think he's trusting Sean Rogers to not
dive
completely dive bomb.
Yeah.
You see, he gets the good run.
Gets the good run off to 1 and 2 here. Off in NASCAR 1 and 2, I should say.
Yeah, there's so many different ways to take that turn 7 hairpin. I think it was a great addition.
Yeah. Tane jumping the curbs there.
You see Gallimore decently. He's on the curbs as well.
Yeah.
But Sean Rogers isn't taking that much curb. I think he's just trying to conserve and save his stuff.
Is that like gonna be like a setup issue? Like with I know the sets that we got for this week when we were practicing before we knew we were broadcasting. We were it was really hard to get off the curbs there and not spin.
It depends on how you hit them. If you hit them in the wrong way, it's going to unsettle the car. It's also a matter of hitting the stops.
Yeah.
Bottoming out the car, especially when it comes back down. In this car, it's a little harder. But you can definitely... Oh, there's a little lockup. No, I believe that was Sean Rogers that locked up a bit there. We're going to see this top 4, I think, a lot.
They're starting to pull away a little bit from the field here. I mean,
top 3 are pulled away. Davis is just almost there.
Not losing sight. But Diego really needs a good run tonight.
Yeah, it's another... our teammates definitely need good runs.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think we see some new faces. Bawalda, I don't believe I've seen in the league yet. So this might be his first race. If it is, welcome to the series.
Tane is really taking that first curve into that backstretch chicane part. cutting it more
I mean,
than that
it's
17 on exit, which is a good line. I mean, it's really started to stabilize here at around 7 to 8 tenths of a second back from Tane Hodgson. But I mean, other
yeah.
than
I
that,
think
it's been pretty stable.
Paul might be trying to conserve his tires.
Yeah.
If you just
He
if you
seems
stay in that
better.
dirty air. Oh, Rodriguez makes pass for 5th, I believe.
Rodriguez went off track.
On
Oh, in the
Myring.
wall, I think, back there.
Oh well, I
See
mean,
that?
it
Yeah,
wasn't a lethal pass.
slow on the front stretch there for Rodriguez. No
Yeah,
damage though. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, any damage, yeah.
The 3-play system won't work.
Oh,
Gets in there hot. Almost got him there. Went off track to avoid it.
He almost did Myring. That was very close.
Very close.
He almost did what I did at Dover.
Yeah.
Barreling into Tony Myring. That wasn't my proudest moment.
I remember not running Dover because I didn't wake up in time for the race. Tane Hodgson out.
Rodriguez is struggling here. You see, turn 7.
Yeah, turn 7's his real big issue.
Wide.
I think in practice, even in the truck, he's been bad there. But
yeah, like I said, if you miss that chicane, or not chicane, if you miss that hairpin, you will be on the back foot through the entire oval section here coming into the
it really sets you up bad. Tane Hodgson now starting to actually pull a little bit more of a gap on that 17 car, I think. Yeah.
You're starting to see that gap kind of stabilize. Gallimore about a second behind Tane Hodgson. Sean Rogers about a second behind Gallimore. Just trying to not get too worked up in the dirty air and overheat your tires, and it's going to be bad in the long run. Tane obviously has the advantage of clean air.
Yeah, that's going to be the really big thing. Oh, offline goes 17.
Gallimore wide, and like you said, Tane is going to be able to extend that advantage.
Control the pace of the race here. Control how much he wants to burn his tires, and he might end up letting the 17 go here if he catches him.
He has.
He closed
17
big underneath in that braking zone there.
But you got to see. He sacrificed his exit, and that's not good coming onto the oval part. You need a good run off the corners onto the oval, because you just lose so much time. And I think that's what Tane is good at, is getting that run and just taking so much curb. And it's important as well coming out of the bus stop and into 3.
Yeah,
you got to get a good run off the corner.
Top 3 are starting to separate himself. Davis has fallen back around 3 seconds off the back end of Rogers is what it seems like here.
Yeah, top 3. Definitely, we're going to see a lot of them this race. They seem fairly matched on pace. I think either of them could win this race. It's just a matter of who plays what strategy. I believe that's Jose Medina in the pits. Don't know what happened.
Apparently Pfeiffer went off track.
Pfeiffer's still running there in the 15th position at the Chris Claude. But about 35 seconds back.
Yeah, Chris Claude, not what he needed today.
I believe he's above the cut line.
Right now, I think he's actually below. He's in 16th. Yeah,
he's 17 there. He was able to close in under braking.
Yeah.
He got really close to Tane.
And a decent run. I think Tane might have messed up that corner there. Pretty sure Tane did.
I believe so.
17, though, has been hanging with Tane the whole run.
And not allowing him to get away. He's starting to close in now. I think he thinks he has more pace than Tane, but we got to watch it. Yeah. We know Tane's smart. We know if he doesn't want to overextend his pace, then he won't. He'll let him pass. And that's part of that sports car racing mentality of I'll let you burn your stuff up.
Let them burn their stuff up. You stay back there.
And we'll see you later. Endurance racing.
It's like that. Like what we said with the top 3 breaking away, now it's up to the top 2. Sean Rogers falling off about 2 seconds or more off that 17 car now.
Yeah, and you saw Sean Rogers, who's a little closer to Gallimore than Gallimore was to Hodgson. And I don't know if that has anything to do with him falling off later in the run, but I mean, we see this and how spaced out it is. He clips the grasses a little bit. I think that's going to lose him some time. it's only lap 8. And we're going to see, I think, a decent amount of fall off. 17 just barrels it in there, but you see he just doesn't get off the corner as fast.
What it says is Wilco's probably Wilco's out of the race car, so I think he might be done for the night on lap 8, which is obviously going to hurt his chances at advancing in the playoffs.
Disappointing, but he can take solace in knowing that he ran a really good season. At least in the races.
He still might make it. I think if Tane doesn't win, and there's no new winner below the cut line, he makes it. I'm pretty sure, actually.
I believe so. There's only 18 cars in the race today.
Wilco was.
So he at least has that, even with the DNF. It only puts him 17th if Jose Medina doesn't get back on track. So, as we see, Tane just running calmly. He let Gallimore get up behind him, and he didn't let it phase him. You see Gallimore starting to fall back a little bit.
Yeah, Gallimore's trying to keep that gap around 5 seconds, and again he goes offline there. Maybe he's trying something there. Yeah,
he might be trying to get out of his dirty air, especially in this car. You're going to want to do that, and that might be why Sean Rogers fell back too. He has a very decent gap, but 5 seconds to Chris Davis.
Wilco is only 14 points above the cut line, with Fitting running in 10th and Chris running in 16th. He is still safe, but with Tane running where he is, Wilco will be on the cut right now, because I think Fitting right now moves to below by 4.
And another thing that's going to hurt John Wilco is that this happened very early in the race. He had no chance to get stage points. You see whether or not Tane flips the stage. I believe he'll flip the stage, just because he's in it to win it.
Yeah, if you listen to the strategy,
we don't think
flip the stage.
Yeah, we don't think he's going to have enough points to be able to point his way in.
He could theoretically, if Ron Fitting were to wreck out like now, but assuming that doesn't happen.
Ron Fitting running there in the top 10, so he's going to have to win.
Ron Fitting doing what he's needs to do to stay in the playoffs currently.
Yeah, one would think Tane would flip the stage. It's the best strategy to do on these road courses. Same with Sean Rogers.
Apparently Sean Anderson has crashed. Let's see what happened there.
Oh. Yeah, we see him falling down the order. He might have gone deep in the bus stop.
See what happened here. I hate. Oh, he just gassed
he
it up.
looped it.
Yeah, gassed up too hard, getting off.
And we see that.
Oh, looks like a little bit of wheel hop there, or not wheel hop, but
we see getting on the bump stop. Yeah, getting on the bump stop.
Starts bouncing.
And that's the issue with these cars. It starts to bounce.
You just can't really say.
I know I have that issue on.
And he got it rolling pretty well. Didn't really lose that too many spots, but don't really think it's gonna hurt him too much. Oh, we missed something with Gilmore.
Oh, Gallimore drops to 3rd.
I don't know what happened, because I didn't see anything that indicated anything happened. Maybe he messed up in 7 or somewhere around there.
Yeah,
looked away for 5 seconds.
Yeah. We watch it, nothing happens. We go to a replay, and something happens. But that's the nature of the roll. Is it gets spaced out, and then there's so many things happening at once. There's so many different, unique parts of the track. There's so many different ways to make passes here. There's so many different ways to dupe out your competitors. And Tane, you see, he's just playing it calm. Absolutely incredible drive, really from the top 3.
Yeah. I still think if Gilmore can get up there, Gallimore, sorry, I'm absolutely butchering that every time. If he can get up there, I think he can really challenge Tane for this win.
Yeah, those two look really good on pace. Sean Rogers kind of playing third fiddle, but those two, I think,
because he's through on points, right? Yeah, he's safely in on points.
If Gallimore can get track position in the pits or in the first corner into stage 2, I think we're going to see another duel. Little cat and mouse game, and that's what we have to do with the
it's not like his race is over. Honestly, it's like it's a little bit of just a little bit lost one position. I don't think really he's gonna lose that much track position. Now we got a decent battle for second, is what it seems like.
Yeah. Rogers there, I mean, he's not really losing too much. He's not really gaining too much
maintaining
either.
like 3 to 4 second gap from Hoddison.
Yeah. And that's what makes Sean Rogers kind of ruthless in that he just stays consistent at one speed and he just outdrives everybody on the long run. That's been his strength from what I've seen in this league. Of course, he's been in the league longer than me, but I remember last year he was absolutely ruthless on the ovals. As Gallimore, you see, I believe he got on the curb a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, Rogers goes wide on the exit of the
Rogers wide.
That's going to hurt him on the straightaway here. NASCAR 1 and 2.
But Gallimore didn't. I think he got a worse run, so
yeah,
that didn't hurt Sean Rogers too much, really, in the grand scheme of things. He's not going to catch Hoddison, I don't think.
No, not before the end of the stage.
But
14 to go on the stage, I don't really see unless Hoddison were to mess up here or go wide or blow a chicane that he would really lose 4 seconds here.
Yeah, I think coming into the end of stage 1, I would imagine Chris Davis, Tony Meyering, Diego Rodriguez would want to stay out for stage points.
Yeah. Rodriguez
like
mathematically can still make it on points. I saw smoke over there. I didn't see anything happen, though.
Might have just been a lockup. Yeah. Drivers like Princeton, Ron Fitting, Brandon Meyer.
Second here by the 17.
Oh, here comes the 17 on the inside. That's going to force Sean Rogers wide to see he loses time. He's not going to get the greatest run off the corner. Oh, he's there, actually. Yep. So he's made it work.
Sean Rogers taking the 17's line away from him is what it seems like. Or not using the 17 lines against him, not taking it away. That's my bad.
Yeah, he had to make a move there, and he's going to be disadvantaged here because Sean Rogers is still right there. As he goes wide, so he's going to lose time. See how much, especially in the clean air, how much Gallimore can just pull away.
Pull away from him, yeah. So now Gallimore out to a 5-second, 10 out to a 5-second advantage, sorry, over these two. Battling, he pulled at least a second in the infield there, so.
Yeah, and in the technical parts of the track, Tane is just a cut above the rest.
Yeah. So John
we have a lot of amazing drivers in this league.
Chris Claude not having the run he's needed.
Yeah, he's a minute behind.
Yeah. Starting from the pole, coming out and leading almost all. Has he led all 14? Yeah, he's led all 14 laps. Dane Hoddison's pretty much asserting himself as the favorite to win this race. No, that's how he's probably going to go minute and 7, but still.
We've seen, commentators curse. We've seen, of course, his first win at COTA. I remember I DNF'd at the beginning of the year, and I was sitting there spotting him and letting him know his gaps, and he just drove away consistently. It was crazy. He's like Kimi Räikkönen. He just drives away with no emotion.
Watching him at Sonoma was pretty awesome too. Chief in that
Sonoma too. Yeah. Sonoma was an awesome race from him. A little bit more eventful.
Yeah.
And he definitely
got
had
spun
more...
in the closing laps.
Oh! He's going to have more competition, I think. He's definitely at Sonoma. He had more competition. Gallimore on the restart, if he can stay with Tane, learn from his mistakes a little bit there in the first stage, I think he'll have a decent run.
Yeah, decent run at Tane.
Going for him.
But here's the downside with that. Tane was running. I think that was Chris that just went by, right? Or was it yellow car? Starting to catch lap traffic. This actually might bring Gallimore back into the picture here with 11 laps to go in stage 1. Yeah, that is Chris up there.
Yeah, and it has been a day. I don't know who watched all the races today, but it has been a day of dirty air and lap traffic.
Don't you reference F1 right now. This is not the time.
Well, it's relevant in the Cup race, too. SVG definitely had issues with lap traffic, especially the lap traffic had fresher tires, but it was the same with Singapore. I mean, that was a street circuit, but it's just been a day of dirty air, so it'll be interesting to see. We do have less cars. There's 16 cars on track, I believe.
Yep, 16 cars still running. Wilco and
Jose Medina, I believe, is out now. unfortunately.
So 2
so
retirees
he's
before the end
still
of
the
stage
last place
1.
finish.
Wilco could be in there fixing damage.
Possibly, but I believe if it says out, I believe they've left the session.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
if
can't
he's left
see
the
if they've.
session,
I don't want
probably
to
still
pull up my
not
UI. And Chris going a lap down there. And
yeah, Chris Claude, just
as
let him
our
by.
apologies to Chris for not having the league thing up, but you know.
Yeah, we're trying our best, Chris. Hope it's
Good enough.
serviceable. We are trying our best here, Chris.
Okay, now I think
Diego, it
Tana's really spit out the bit right now. He's 6 seconds up.
Yeah, he's pulled out now.
Yeah.
You see, even Gallimore and Rogers are within a few tenths of each other. Hodison's way out an almost 6.5-second lead, and Chris Davis just sitting there consistently P4, and we've seen that from him all year in every series he's done in this league. He just waits there in the wings, and honestly, he's the driver I aspire to be. Just sitting there consistent, and I think it's going to be good enough if he can get stage points.
Yeah, because he's
I believe
in
he'll
already,
be good
right?
enough.
Yeah, he's in. I'm doing too much math on Sunday currently.
Oh, trust me. Graduating school, you forget half the thing.
Yeah.
Like, the things you learn about. Algebra, absolutely gone in my brain until I get into university.
Only thing I need to know how to do is start a cup engine. That's about it.
Yeah. We have very different career paths.
Very different. Speaking of which, my dad just got home.
Yes. It's crazy how fast they get home from the track.
Well, no, that was like a 20-minute drive, dude.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they're at Charlotte. That's
this
me.
This is the stuff we talk about. Oh, keep looking over.
Tana to a 7-second lead now.
Yeah. Tane is just pulling away. I think I absolutely just lost my mind. Catching the back half of the field. I really thought lap traffic would play a more persistent role.
Yeah. I think we're going to see, depending on who he's lapping. Yeah. We know people like Brian Nunemaker, Chris Claude. They're going to be pretty, courteous with being lap traffic. But blue flags don't apply to the Cup Series, and we don't really know if Rodriguez and Pfeiffer and Brandon Meyer are going to do the same thing that Chris Claude did. So,
big smoke
with smoke here. Someone seems to have spun.
Yeah.
I think, to me, personally, the most dangerous part of the track as a driver, I think, is the final chicane. Because it is so scary. You come in there at 160, slam down onto the flat, and then you just have to slam on the brakes. And if you miss it, you will become a missile, as we saw.
As we saw with
Chastain. Oh yeah, and
well,
Chastain.
That was on purpose.
Yeah,
that was on purpose. We got Hocevar. Hocevar's a good expectation of that.
Yeah.
Oh, they renumbered the things on the wall. I didn't notice that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean this is a full refresh. I believe it's still the same scan, but the scan isn't too old now. I don't think.
2018 when they rescanned it. Yeah, Charlotte 9 is. I never want to see that in Turn 1 ever again.
Charlotte 10.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's, I believe, Rodriguez blowing through the bus stop. That's going to make it probably a little easier for Tane to lap him. He's going to have to do a slowdown anyway.
Yeah, only a couple seconds up the road, and to have to do a slowdown is just, I would, at this point, just honestly park it in this, well, not park it, sorry. Park it up here at the chicane and let Tane go by.
Yeah,
let's
start finish line. Yeah. He might have already served his slowdown. By this point, I think he might have already served it. As we see, Bawalda kind of fallen back a little bit. I believe he was 7th or 8th for a while. Matt Cox, I don't know where he started, but he started fairly far back in the field. And
up to 7,
track like this is pretty hard to pass. Yeah,
That's
and
good for him.
I believe he's won. I believe he won the first race, so
Yeah.
he's locked
Matt
in.
Cox
He doesn't
won,
have to worry. He's racing for fun.
No, Matt Banks won at New
Oh,
Hampshire.
we have a pass for second. Sean Rogers on Paul Gallimore.
I should probably go back and watch that. We'll see here in a
Show
7.
the
We got
replay.
7 to go. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, locks up slightly. Oh!
Got loose.
Yeah, Gallimore
Caught it.
shoulder
Nice. That was a nice
Car
save.
didn't like the. Yeah, it was a nice save. Car didn't like the curb too much, and that's. If you look at Tane, especially that part of the track, going over curbs, he's just so comfortable.
Yeah. I think that's what makes him good at
And
these road courses. He's really comfortable with
Yeah.
it. And as we win there,
Gallimore's
Tate
a little wide there.
Yeah, Tank got past Rodriguez. So I think Gallimore has used his stuff up as what it looks like, what it appears to be, what it looked like happened. And then now Rogers is going to comfortably finish second in this stage. 6 to go in second.
Yeah, but if you're gonna make
apparently
these mistakes,
Chris has
it should be
done something.
Oh yeah.
Is he still running? I can't tell.
It doesn't say in pit or out. I believe he's still on track because we see a
Right.
little smoke there ahead of Sean Rogers. Yeah, I think you could tell. You know, obviously there are some drivers who are better at disciplines. Like, for example, I'm generally pretty good on road courses and short tracks, but if you put me on a dirt track, I will be last. So we see who... Oh, Sean Rogers way wide.
Oh! Gilmore
wide, too.
As well. Yeah.
Makes you wonder if there's virtual oil on the track. That's kind of weird.
It went so
And
wide.
that hurt.
They went so wide, it said on the screen that they both crashed, by the way.
Yeah, that might be an off track. That far,
No,
'cause
that's on there. You can't get off track there. It's paved.
Oh, okay. I've never been there. I don't know. I usually take a very tight line in turn 7, so I've never ventured out there. Here, you could tell which drivers have experience in GT cars and which don't. You can see Sean Rogers. He doesn't generally take too much curve, but when he does,
Positions
he's
moved
pretty good.
since the restart. Rodriguez up 2, Matt Cox up 6.
Same with Princeton.
Yeah.
There. Buwalda, I mean, he has fallen back a tiny bit, but he's still +1 on where he started. So
Anderson after that.
good for him.
Anderson after that spin is I'm pretty sure he's the one that spun. Is back there in 13th.
Yeah, he's
Or 12th,
down
12th.
6. Brendan Meyer down 5. Chris Claude down 4 as well. And you hate to see it. I mean, Chris Claude does so much for this league. And as we have lap traffic, I believe
Going
Rodriguez is going to
wide.
get out of the way. It's interesting to see. It makes you wonder if Sean Rogers is trying to get a run off the top on the exit. But
yeah, like they used to do with the old layout where you'd run it to the wall.
yeah, try and carry speed. Because it used to be about a 90% corner there before they reprofiled it. Or 90%. 90 degree.
Lap times here. Tane has fallen off 2 seconds almost in this.
Yeah, I mean,
What makes it
they were-
weird is Rogers only ran a couple tenths slower than Tate that lap. It's not like he's like a second off, which you would think from the gap that's accumulated here.
Yeah, and most of that I think is being behind Gallimore for the first part of stage 1. As we see here, if you're gonna pit, it's gonna be here the next lap for most people, because once the leader crosses the line with 2 to go, pits are closed. So
Yeah. So
if
we're
you're
gonna see people
Tane,
start
if you're Sean
flipping the
Rogers,
stage, Rogers
if you're
should
anybody
pit.
in the top 5, at least you're gonna think about pitting.
Yeah.
People who think they're safe, or people who want to be there at the end of the race and get the track position.
Oh, Newmaker
As
made a pass
Newmaker
on
makes a pass.
Fitting. Fitting's dropping spots. What's happening back there?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh!
why?
Damage
Oh, he
on-
has damage.
Damage on that car.
He might have gone wide and hit the wall. It might be the same thing that happened to Sean Anderson, just in a different direction.
Yeah, now it's coming through. Ron Fitting crashed. I don't understand that. So maybe he'll definitely run until the end of the stage.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too long.
Yeah.
And I don't believe
a
he's
brief-
in danger of going a lap down.
Yeah, is Ron's? Yeah, Ron's still in the playoffs. For some reason on my screen, like half of the playoff drivers, they have their last name like they do on iRacing, and the other half don't. So I do not know who's in the playoffs except for like 2 people.
Oh,
That's
that's not good. That's something
yeah,
that we should fix for next week.
Yeah, if we're doing it next week, unless they have it covered.
Yeah, they might.
Well, I think for our first broadcast,
we
we're
don't
pretty
know
good.
yet.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and watch Tane Hodison here, seeing as coming out of the infield section, or not coming out of the infield section, sorry, just getting started on the infield section. Almost with a
He takes a curb there in 6 or 5.
yeah, almost with a 10-second advantage over second in 25 laps. Oh,
Oh, he goes wide. That's the first time I've seen him be a little bit uncomfortable.
I think that's the first squiggle I saw out of Tane.
Yeah. And I mean, like we said, we've seen a lot of drivers
Pfeiffer.
have issues.
Pfeiffer's out.
Yeah, Pfeiffer out.
What
I saw
happened
him
there?
dropping positions.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was a spin.
ref y'all. Coming by this time, it seems like appears nobody's going to be able to flip the stage here as Tane Hodison comes through. NASCAR 3 and 4. Oh, Tane Hodison.
Tane pitting.
Yeah, Tane's pitting, so now people will be able to. Let's see. Sean Rogers, will he pit? No, he stays out, presumes the lead.
On goes for stage points.
17 stage
Elmore
points.
doing the same thing? No, he stays out.
See if Rodriguez pits team car. No, he stays out.
Rodriguez goes for stage points.
So Tane,
Matt Cox doesn't really have to worry.
yeah, Matt Cox. Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was him, I wouldn't worry. So Tane Hodison with that huge lead coming down pit road might only lose out. Yeah, he might be able to.
I believe it's about 25 seconds or 30 seconds that you lose on pit road here, if you're taking 4 tires. And he has the benefit of that first pit stall,
Yeah.
so he can turn as soon as he comes out.
He should stay out in front of Matt Cox. We'll watch him on the outlap here. As it's really sketchy. We saw in the.
It is indeed, especially in trucks too.
Yeah, we saw it in the NAS he did. Remember when he went headlong into the barrier?
Oh yeah. Thankfully he got here.
Yeah.
And you see, Tane, this is the benefit. There's a few benefits
Take a look at
to
the team car
having
here.
lead.
Rodriguez is
Tane-
going to get stage points. He's going to finish 4th in this stage, presumably, because he cannot pit. Davis is going to finish 3rd, if nothing changes. And Rogers has assumed the lead.
And I mean,
Look at Chris Claude back here, wide in that corner yet again. Should get his lap back if he takes the wave at the end of this stage, but obviously not the day he wanted to have.
yeah, and that's going to put him in danger for the next stage because he's not going to be able to make it on fuel as he goes
Lock up
deep.
on Chris Claude there. Oh, hits the curb.
You see Chris Claude using a lot of front brake.
Yeah.
I think his front brakes might be overheating.
Sean Rogers. Oh, that's the wrong car. Sean Rogers on the last lap of stage 1 here, through the infield section, one final time.
Yeah, just bringing it home. Turn 7, doesn't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm
Just
pretty sure.
bringing it home.
Will this lock him in to the next round?
Believe it might.
Because he is on math is hard.
Believe you need 61 points to lock yourself in.
You need 60 to lock yourself in.
Well, there's a fastest lap point, isn't there?
Yep. And he has 1, 2. Coming into today.
He's got about 40 points on the cut line.
Caution is out for stage 1. Sean Rogers will win stage 1. Oh, Davis got past Gallimore there. What happened to 17? Rodriguez is going to get stage points. Tane Hodison. Oh, Tony Myring coming through. Final chicane. He'll get stage points. Finishing, what, 6th? No, 5th. Hodison 6th. And then Matt Cox across the line. Then Noonanmaker
And
through
you
3
could
and 4.
just see,
He'll. Oh, caution should have came out. Well, caution did come out at the right time. Never
I
mind.
believe the caution is,
Yeah.
caution.
I thought it was tip the
earlier.
car across the line. And caution should come out now, but Noonanmaker gets 10th on the stage. Sean Rogers will win stage 1 here at the Roval. Then everybody should pit except Tane, so Tane should resume the lead with 2 laps more on his tires.
And that 2 laps, I don't believe, is going to be... It mattered in the Cup race. You could see people are at a slight disadvantage. But I don't believe it's going to matter here in the iRacing world. I don't believe the fall-off is that big.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's the benefit of having that lead and having that track position is that he can pit as late as possible, coming right to 2 laps to go.
Yeah, the other people would have to pit
So then
with
he has
3 to
to
go.
finish his tires.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not only that, but he's so far ahead, he still finished 6th in
Yep.
the stage. So he got stage points and track position. So it'll be interesting to see.
I really like the
Yep.
44's paint scheme. I've always liked his paints.
Yeah. Sean Rogers and Beast Mode Performance in general just always have great paint schemes. They always unload with great paint schemes.
There's Chris Claw. Was he the free pass? Yeah, Chris Claw was the free pass. That's good for him. He'll actually be able to retain pit this time, or pit in the stage. That's nice for him. That's
But
good
next
for him.
time, yeah.
Will we be able to catch up though? With the Brady and road course now?
Yeah, I believe so. It's not a very long road course. If it was Road America, I'd be scared.
Yeah. And Tane Hodgson, as expected, stays out. The rest of the field comes down pit road.
Here, 74 right on Sean Rogers' bumper. .44 comes in. So we see them hopping up on their imaginary jack stands, getting the tires changed.
You know who I don't see hopping up on this Jackson? It's Diego. He didn't take tires.
Did he not take tires?
Diego Rodriguez not taking tires. He'll come out second, I believe. Yeah, Diego Rodriguez second.
Wait, did
He won the race up pit road, apparently.
Did he? I believe he was one of the people that flipped the stage, right?
No, Rodriguez,
he
he couldn't have flipped the stage.
All right. Well, that's
a
interesting.
wow.
It's
Okay.
an interesting strategy play. I mean, we saw fall off. He's going to be. There's going to be. That's interesting. It's an interesting strategy.
Yeah. What did the I was trying to think of the name of the company. I can't think of it anymore. Hold on. It'll come to me here in a second. Oh yeah, Redline Network. Whenever I
Redline Racing.
Yeah, whenever I did where I stayed out at Richmond, when I thought it wouldn't be that bad on 10-lap old tires. Wherever
Yeah, I mean, and that's I believe that's a pretty high deg track.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it'd be that bad, but
road courses usually get pretty drawn out. So if he can just get relatively clear air, he might be okay.
Yeah.
As let's if we can find him, let's drag Sean Rogers in for an interview before we go back green.
Oh boy.
Stage 1 winner, Sean Rogers. If I can, they make it look so easy.
He might not be in. Oh, he is.
No, he's in. I just can't
Just
drag him in.
right-click on his name.
Oh, thank you. I should have figured that out ahead of time.
Oh my god. He took his.
Hey there, this is Logan. Logan Giesbrecht up here in the NSRL booth. Stage 1 winner. How are you feeling?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, I mean, Tane obviously had the faster car, but he flipped the stage. So, you know, I'll take the playoff point where they come, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting there in the battle with Paul Gallimore. We saw him go wide a few times. Looks like he burned up his stuff, but it was a great battle. We wish you luck. I believe we might be going 1 to green here. Good luck rest of the race.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, guys.
No problem. That had to have been the longest time I think I've waited for you to move somebody.
Just try to find the right team.
You moved me so fast in every other Discord server, but this one, no.
Well, because there's so many teams, I wish.
In fairness, we have like 3 channels and titles, so I mean it's not that hard.
Yeah, not too hard. With here, it's I'm like trying to read a thesaurus.
Yeah. You know, I love the 19's paint scheme. I haven't said it enough. That's probably one of my favorite paint schemes. Totally not biased because of the coffee, alright?
Yeah, definitely not biased because of Martin Truex.
No, not the number. I don't care about the number. Is the fucking sponsor on it? Oop, can't say that.
Freaking, we apologize.
All week, man.
Freaking heck.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what we got to say on the broadcast.
Yep.
Big whoops. It's going to be interesting, as I think we said that 7,000 times.
Yeah.
It is definitely going to be interesting.
It's gonna be a challenge. It's a race within the race. I hope I set it up right. Yeah, so whenever they run wide there, it says they've crashed on my thing, so I'm not trusting that the rest of the race.
That should make sense.
Yeah. So, I hope the stages worked right. If they didn't, I gotta go adjust that, so apologies in advance if it doesn't.
See Diego kind of warming up his tires. Tane just sitting there.
Well, he's got a little wiggle.
Yeah, I guess so on the straights, but Diego, in
Tane's defense, he tried to warm him up at Richmond one time and absolutely killed the outside wall because you couldn't turn right on those setups.
Yes, that did happen.
I must say, I did laugh a lot.
Yeah, title's definitely an environment where you own up to your mistakes. Things happen, and they will be the butt of the joke for a month.
A while.
It's funny.
I'm really glad you don't have Nitro right now. Anyway, going to the green here. Really hoping stages work. Chris Cox,
either way,
that's good for him.
Coming off, yeah. If he made a pit stop, if he didn't, that's not
Chris
good.
did.
All right, good. And as we come to the restart zone, we are green. Diego falling back there. Tane, relatively decent restart. You see Sean Rogers a little closer this time. He's going to have... Oh, as he bumps Tane. Diego holding...
Oh, he got front end damage. That's gonna
affect him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rodriguez holding well on the inside still. Tane jumped out to about 3 or 4 car length lead. The 17 runs the 44
Gallimore
wide.
And we're gonna have Chris Davis getting in this battle too back there, but Tane and Diego.
Oh, the 17 around.
Oh, and he's going to the old Roval layout. That's what we see here.
Yeah.
There's such a big elevation.
So congested on the restarts here, just locking up as they go in 7. Now he's back there in dirty air where he hasn't been all race. And if your car drives really good out front, it's probably going to be really bad in dirty air. So it'll be interesting to watch him get up through the field here. Sean Rogers again with that front end damage. That might spike some temp into it, but it shouldn't affect it here.
Yeah, I know. I ran Kansas, and I got front end damage from a crash, and my temps were pretty bad for a while. You just have to watch if it affects any of your cooling ducts. It's not going to be good for you.
You know, I always clown on the Cup Series because they take or on any broadcast, not iRacing, but like real life, where they take too many commercials. I understand it now. Because talking
Yeah.
for 3 hours straight, I think we're probably gonna run out of material some way through stage 3.
Maybe. As we have some news here from the NSRL Discord server. John Wilco, don't ever try racing with a keyboard and a mouse on the Roval.
Aha!
I wasn't intending to, but I don't think I will, after seeing what happened.
So that's why.
I wasn't even aware you could do that.
You are. I did it at Indy, and I got yelled at for it.
Oh,
Yeah, when I extended the
wasn't
caution.
there for Indy.
Yeah, I extended the caution on accident because I went to pass a guy on pit road, right? And I was on the different computer and absolutely murdered myself on the exit of pit road. As a 2-car breakaway for title, yeah, that damage is hurting Rogers. Falling back to 5th now.
And we see this race, or at least track position, starting to fall into Chris Davis's hands.
How is he always there? Chris Davis got a little bit of front end damage. That shouldn't affect his temps. Like Rogers is going to affect his. That is not the best.
Yeah. I was going to say, you're going to get mad at me for mentioning F1, but he is at NSRL's George Russell. He just does nothing T3.
Well, he's always there. He just doesn't make anybody upset. Doesn't ruffle any feathers at all. He's just a clean driver.
Yeah, incredible guy to race around. Most of these guys, everyone really on their day.
Yeah.
You can have incredible battles in this league,
which is unlike pretty much most leagues I've driven in. FedEx. What?
Yeah. We're not. Yeah. Hey. Hey.
So
we have Davis. He's got it. He's
Davis
another one with a wide
P3.
line there for 7.
Yeah. I feel like people really haven't gotten their head around the new layout.
And some people may have been working on this setup before. Oh, what?
Yeah, he's out.
If he wasn't locked in, I believe he went a lap down.
Oh, he's still got the damage.
Week.
Yeah, he went to fix.
Yeah.
He went to fix damage under caution and went a lap down. Oh, okay. What?
Yeah, if Matt Cox wasn't locked in, that would be, to quote the man himself, championship implications.
Oh boy.
But
it's not
he's locked in.
Okay, well we're going back to tank. It won't let me rewind. Not biased at all. I think this is probably one of the better road course races this year.
Yeah.
Don't look at the top 2, but still.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if we're having, I think, more challenge for position and interesting strategies than we had.
I want to go watch
the 17.
We're gonna go.
17 down there in P9 after his sort of half spin.
Well, not half spin. He went around. We're calling that a spin.
Around? Oh.
Yeah.
He's getting up to Myron Princeton and Newmaker.
They're
sort of.
He might blame Rogers for that incident. I don't see why. But there might be an issue between those two, or it could be flipped since we didn't really see it, and the replay system isn't really working too well. So we just got some kinks to iron out. I need to get replay controls up on my keyboard. That's what I need to do next.
Yes, that would be good.
But could happen either way. One could be mad at the other. Either way.
I mean, this league, it does get heated sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. TNN especially.
You have these incidents. Yeah, TNN gets very heated. But generally, I mean, all's well in the end. We're all racing to be as good as we can be, and we get heated.
Yeah, that shot where they come, where they come over the hill, up over that hill, and like the right front's off the ground. Left front's are. I'm confused. I'm looking at it backwards. Yeah.
Oh, and Myers let Gallimore by.
Yeah, I think he's let.
Myers might be having issues. Yeah, he has issues.
Let them both by.
Anderson coming up to the back of Gallimore.
Yeah. Anderson has front end damage
Anderson
as
before
well.
has been his
Well, the good thing is, unpresumably, if there's no wheel damage on that 17 car, I think he should be all right.
Well, I don't believe there's any damage on Gallimore's car.
No.
It was kind of a lazy spin. I don't think he hit anything, so...
That's what I like about the trucks. Like, you can, not saying you should, but you can beat and bang and you will not, like, just absolutely spin for no reason. These, if you hit a car the wrong way, you're going for a ride.
It gets very scary, especially if you're in VR on the super speedways.
Yeah.
It's not a fun experience. As we see, Nunemaker, he's been playing it safe here, and he's he's being rewarded up there in P7. The thing is with road courses with stock cars, I find.
Okay, no, he's was being slow a little bit. He was dropping back really rapid. I was like, what's happening? What's happening?
Yeah. He might have been serving a slowdown.
Yeah, it might have.
The thing with stock car road course racing, and it's all road course racing, but stock car road course racing more, is if you know you can't win, it's just to focus on maximizing your day.
Yeah.
And for some people, it could be getting stage points.
So like
and
right
Nunemaker
now,
just running there in the stage points consistently, that's going to rack him up. As he's passed by Gallimore, I believe.
Yeah, Gallimore got through there.
So
Roger's
Gallimore back
fallen
up
back
to P7.
more, but he does have that extra playoff point, those 10 points that I think he's pretty much locked in, essentially.
Yeah.
So Tane Hodgson doing what he needs to do. Diego Rodriguez doing what he needs to do. He needs to finish pretty much second in this stage, I believe, and then he should be good.
But, I mean, he doesn't really have that buffer to fall back on. He entered below the cut line, I believe.
Yeah. Well,
so he's needed the stage point. He's doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, Rodriguez
he's
needs
not gonna
stage
have that
points in both stages. I think he needs to finish. I think with how Fitting's running now, I think Rodriguez would be in. But if Fitting were to, I don't know, improve his position, then it'd be different. But with how it stands now, I think Tane's in definitely.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, with the performance he's putting in today.
Well, right as it stands right now, not in general, but as it stands right now, Tane is in. But I don't know about
stage point.
Yeah.
Finishing position at the end of the race, at the end of the day, is going to matter.
Yeah, I don't really.
And
like I said, we don't have live points for some reason, so we're trying to do math on the fly. So Ron Fitting didn't get any stage points, did he?
I don't believe so.
And then if he didn't get stage points, neither did Chris. So Diego got. He finished 5th or 4th?
I think he finished 3rd.
I'm thinking.
We are professionals.
Oh yeah, 15 to go on stage 2.
Tane, I mean, we saw a little bit of weakness out of him at the final part of the stage, but he's just stayed consistent.
Yeah.
And Chris Davis.
Davis is closing in on Diego, yeah.
But Diego running strong. In that second position, we thought, hey, this might not be a good strategy call, but he is running well.
You know, maybe
it makes you wonder if maybe he took 2.
No, his car didn't move at all.
So that's interesting. That might be a strategy if people see that. That might be a strategy to get track position on the 3rd stage.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens because Diego's gonna have to take tires at stage 2. Great.
But hopefully with that, the move that he made, he gained some track position that he can afford to give up.
Yeah, and with how this stage is going, if he can keep consistently pulling that gap, he's not gonna have as much as an advantage as Tane has. But he's gonna, he might pull off a few stage points even with flipping the stage. We'll have to see because P10 is 20 seconds back, and you need about 30 seconds at most. So,
yeah, I think if he keeps running where he is, Chris Claude, I think Chris has some damage.
Yeah, we saw he's a bit slow in the first stage, but I think he's doing a little bit better. But you see him pretty rapidly losing time to Tane.
Yeah.
on the intervals.
I wonder if Tane is going to do the same thing, whether he's going to flip this stage, but the 17 got shuffled back, which we could paid. Sorry,
I believe.
Oh, Chris Claude went around.
Oh yeah, Chris Deep.
Oh, it's working again.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, that was almost day done for Chris. Like
He
same thing with.
Really took a lot of curve.
Was that same thing? It was what was it?
He was up on 2 wheels.
I'm trying to think of his name. I can't remember his name. But
It's Sean Anderson.
Yeah, Sean Anderson
Yeah.
did
And
the
you
same
can see
thing.
the tire marks from Sean
Yeah.
Anderson.
Almost the
Chris got
exact same
closer to
thing.
the wall.
Yeah, Chris does have damage.
See,
You can see the damage. Yeah.
Yeah, you really have to commit to these curbs, and you can see Tane do it. You can't just put, be skimpy and put 2 wheels on there and nothing else. Just a little bit of curb because it's gonna upset your car.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta go
much,
all out.
Yeah.
It's all over no curb really. Oh, Tane taps the wall a little bit. Thankfully, in full-bodied cars, it's not as bad, but
yeah.
Can't be doing that too many times.
Oh, Pierce Davis. Yeah, Davis got past Rodriguez there. Was it into 1?
Yeah,
I saw him leading into 1. Yeah, it was into 1.
Oh, no, it was...
He got the run off of that
He
chicane.
completed the pass in 1.
Yeah.
Beautiful overtake.
Oh, yeah. Clean.
And that's what you like to see here, not 4 cars piling into the barrier in turn 1.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit of luck with the 74.
Chris Davis,
Diego almost into him
as well. And,
like,
the more they do this, the more they're losing time to P10, and that's not good if you want to
flip the stage.
have some stage points.
Well, P10 is 20 seconds back from Tane, so around 14 to 15 back.
The more
from
they do this,
Rodriguez.
The more they do this, the more they're inviting Meyering and Rogers.
Yeah, back
into there, and
picture.
you see Diego taking a lot of curb, and you saw Chris Davis took no curb. Diego took a lot of curb. It's 2 different ways to attack this racetrack. And I believe Chris Davis, as Diego slightly misses the apex there, Chris Davis is really good in the tight sections.
Because he was good at he was good at Chicago, wasn't he? Or did he
I
run
believe
Chicago?
so. Yeah, he's just. I think
he's quietly good, just everywhere.
Yeah, he's able to commit in the tight parts of the racetrack, where a lot of people lose a lot of time, and it allows him to just be consistent. And now he's sitting here, P2. Gallimore and Rogers out of the picture from the escapades in the first few laps of stage 2.
Yeah.
He's just allowed everybody, as I apologize for the voice crack, it's allowed everybody to...
Wrong. I missed him 3 times. He's worked his way back up from a half spin to 6th in this stage as he goes wide there, but still.
Everybody's going wide there. It makes you wonder. You
need
trying to
you need that car around you to get that have that reference marker. As Davis has really pulled away from Rodriguez here.
Yeah, Rodriguez, I think, probably starting to suffer a little bit with his tires.
Those old tires that have been on since the start of the race, actually. So I mean,
that's beginning to be 40 laps on his tires, and that's.
If I had to guess, I would think he would flip the stage and just try to use the fresh tires to hopefully get past the 19.
And if he flips the stage, he'll have the track position.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have to worry too bad about that, but.
But the bad thing is, he's also so far behind Tane that he cannot flip the stage with 2 to go. He has to flip it with 3, or with 4. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. I think my math's right. No, I'm not. I'm wrong.
No, 3. Coming to 3 to go.
Yeah, coming to 3.
I mean, Rogers, he's got about 2 seconds to Sean Rogers. If he gets, Sean Rogers and Meyering on his bumper, it's going to distract him. He's going to be looking behind him. He's going to be looking in his mirrors. He's going to be a little bit intimidated, for lack of a better term.
Oh, Ron Fitting is in pit road.
Ron Fitting, pit road.
Maybe damage?
Damage. Yeah.
Well, no, I know he had damage. I'm just saying, is he fixing more damage, or is he just going to roll?
I thought coming out of the stage, I thought he'd fixed his damage. That might be newer damage.
Maybe he got back into that wall.
Unfortunate day for Ron Fitting.
Yeah.
He might have done enough.
Oh my.
And makes 200. Oh, yeah,
That's a new look at the damage. That is bad for Sean Rogers.
Sad Camaro.
Yeah.
It was a sad Camaro.
Oh, it's a Chevy. No, it's not a Camaro. It's a Chevy.
Yeah, it's the sad Chevy.
Yeah.
Used to be Camaro.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a Chevrolet.
Stage 1 winner, right there. Is got
Nice.
pretty decent damage.
Sean Rogers in the Chevy.
Yeah.
The good thing about this being a road course is that he's going to have a lot of time to fix his damage and stay on the lead lap. With, Chris Claude last car in the lead lap P12, not going to have, lose too much track position. If we had a full field here, like we usually have, it'd be hurt him a lot more because there's just so many cars to pass.
Yeah. I mean, 17 is really stalled out around 6th-ish in this race.
Yeah, maybe he has a little bit of damage. I don't think he does. He might have just overcooked his tires and he's playing it safe, but he's not too far behind the race lead. If I were him, I'd definitely flip the stage here, but
yeah,
it's interesting. More people stayed out than I thought they would.
This is one of those times you wish you had radioactive or radio replay in iRacing.
Yeah. I mean, I understand it's hard to implement. And obviously the stuff that you folks are seeing, it's a very rudimentary, first time out broadcast. If you see the YJ Media guys,
they've done
on Tuesdays,
a lot.
They are incredible
Yeah,
broadcasters. We're very thankful for them to be covering a full season of TNN.
Are they coming back again next year?
Don't know.
If they are, I will.
I hope
very
so.
Happy.
I definitely hope so. They're great guys. We did the Indy 500 they hosted.
Kickflip.
That was really fun. Yeah, I did a kickflip in an Indy car.
I'm still upset I couldn't race that race.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I was sponsored by Air Canada, so I did kind of become playing dual barrel roll.
In our 2003 moment.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, coming back to being actually on topic.
Yeah. Now with where Tane is running, he can currently pit and come out around 9th to 10th.
Yeah. You see, there's a big gap between Nunemaker and Princeton, which would be about where he comes out. I don't think, unless he loses 10 seconds to Princeton, that he would have any issue coming up behind him. Nunemaker, I think he'd come out kind of right behind Nunemaker, I think.
It could take 30-ish seconds to make a pit stop.
Yeah, I think on the broadcast he said 25, but it depends on the time of pit stops. I believe it's like they're kind of like averaging out at 13 seconds in iRacing,
which is
pit stops if you're taking 4 tires.
Which is kind of
a bit slow.
A bit. That's
so maybe
god awful pit stop nowadays.
Yeah, I kept.
That's a what's his name?
Don't you dare say it.
That's a Michael McDowell pit stop right there.
I was distraught. It didn't hurt him too bad. Still got a top 5.
Still got a top 5.
You'd expect it. You would expect it. It's Michael McDowell.
Michael McDowell, a road course in a semi-decent car. Chris Claude going another lap down. Sorry, just going back to 1 lap down.
I think
he has damage. I mean, it's not Ron Fitting back out on the racetrack 5 down, so I think he got all the damage fixed.
But I mean, the thing with this league is, you don't know what's going to happen in stage 3.
Tane is all but 2 laps, by the way. That
is incredible.
2024 Larson.
Yeah.
Actually, 2020 Bell, if the point situation was correct.
We have American Lewis Hamilton here in NSRL Cup Series.
Well, he fits every profile for it.
Yeah, Sunday night NASCAR. It's good. Maybe not champion, but championship contender.
Yeah, it was.
I think everyone in the top 5.
Because he's really good on the ovals, which is surprising me.
Yeah, and you can see.
He's 2017-ish Lewis Hamilton. That was when he was really good.
Yeah, he's good on the ovals, and if you get the right question out of him, or get the right answer out of him, he will tell you how bad he is on ovals, but he's just trying to be humble. This Tane is, in my opinion, obviously a little biased, an all-around driver. Same with drivers like Sean Rogers.
Well,
Sean Anderson is
seeing
decent
how
on
good
pretty much every track type as
Gallimore
well.
was this week. Actually, not this week, but this race before the incident of stage 2 or stage 1, I should say. Sorry. Yeah, like a lot of the drivers in this league can actually really wheel a car around on the road course really well.
Yeah. And as we come to 6 to go, we've kind of seen it's, if you look at it right now, if you're just tuning in, you see 8.5 second gap. You think, oh, well, he's dominating. But for a lot of those laps in stage 1, he only led by a second. There's 3 cars in a blanket of about 2 seconds. And Tane, as it comes on, he's just allowed people to make mistakes behind him, and he's just running his own race. It's not necessarily speed over 1 lap. It's consistent speed.
I really hope this is right. I did what Chris put in the race signups for Cup, and I'm really hoping the stages are right.
It should be.
It should be.
Yeah,
it was
25-25,
right?
50.
For the stage? Stage isn't really.
25-25, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I was right.
Tane, I don't believe, is going to hit lap traffic before he goes to pit.
We're probably not going to hit heavy lap traffic. He will in stage 3, though, which will be interesting to see him navigate.
Yeah, I think as he starts to navigate lap traffic, that is, Chris Claude. And,
once you get up to about 9th and 8th, that's when it starts getting hard. Start passing people.
Yeah. And, the gap between your lap time and their lap time kind of closes down. So,
Tane was almost.
We see it in every racing series.
6/10 clear of the field that last lap.
That is incredible lap time. It makes you wonder if
this late in the run, he's only fallen off a second.
Yeah.
Rodriguez slips back to 4th. Yeah. I think that.
Oh! It was a spin from Rodriguez. I think his tires are just gone.
Yeah.
I believe that's rear left damage for Rodriguez. Yeah. Unfortunate.
I don't think that's too bad of a damage. Did he just get in there and it just kind of went around on him? That's what it looked like. Oh,
and we have problems. He whipped that barrier. Might have wheel damage.
I don't think. Let's see real quick. Hold on. I gotta go change the camera view. No, that's the worst one.
I mean, Rogers wasn't really there.
Yeah. Also, I think Diego kind of turned in on him. I mean,
yeah. You wouldn't expect him to dive in. Yeah. He didn't really have that much of a nose into the corner. I know personally, like the way I like to race, I would do that. But obviously harm done, but not that much harm done. Diego got back going.
Yeah, Diego's back going, and he's still in 4th. He didn't lose that. He only lost the 2 spots. So I mean,
decent, but that's going to ruin his track position for 3rd stage.
If I was Diego, I wouldn't be too happy, but
neither would I. But I mean, it's racing, especially with
Sean Rogers has damage on the where he hit Diego.
Does he have more damage?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt him more in the straight.
There might have been more to that story.
Yeah.
They might have made contact before that.
I can only imagine what was screamed.
Yeah, for sure. Diego, very
passionate.
Heat of the moment person. Yeah, very much a heat of the moment person, and to an extent, Sean Rogers is too. And
we all succumb to it. It's not some people that are just more prone to it. Everybody gets into it.
I mean, Tane definition of Tane raising his voice is not the same.
Whenever
as
Tane
others.
raises his voice, he sounds like a 13-year-old girl. It's not like a.
Yeah, he kind of raises his voice really high. He actually becomes less threatening when he's angry.
Yeah, which is weird.
But not to make fun of him, he doesn't get in these positions a lot. You see, 14 seconds clear of the field. Oh, Diego, hard damage.
That's day done for Diego. Right front's not spinning.
What happened there?
Oh, he just overcooked it.
He just went way deep.
Oh, 17.
Oh, Gallimore involved.
Yeah, that's day done for Rodriguez. Right front's not spinning.
That's incredible. What happened? Did they add brake fade with brake glow? Because he just didn't stop. What happened there?
So it looks like
he was serving a slowdown.
Right. He blows this chicane.
Overcooked it.
Serving the slowdown, so I think he gassed it up the same front of 17 and just went straight.
What happened there? That is so weird.
I've never seen that.
I mean, he had it on old tires. He was on 50-lap old tires, but that is very surprising.
Pit road
He's
is
still
closed
trying to
with 2 to go.
back to pit road.
He's zooming it back. I don't think there's any fixing that car.
And as we said on the opening lap, a lot of time to
Kevin Harvick 2021
get off. Yeah, a lot of time to. Well, he didn't have Chase Elliott to help him.
Yeah.
A lot of time, or a lot of space. It's not too bad. It's not like we're at Martinsville.
Yeah.
So no caution comes out.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect one, but I mean, it's not like we have live race control, so we can't really get one for that.
Yeah. And I believe it's 12x in 3 seconds that necessitates a caution.
Yeah.
At most, I think would have been an 8 or 10x. So just under the threshold. But a disappointing end of the day for Diego, running well, but I think that generally on his strategy.
I think that's his playoff hopes just dashed right there, honestly. Which
yeah, he was up behind on the cut line. He did get his stage 2 points.
Yeah. As Rodriguez limps it back, he'll make it back to pit road. We'll have no caution. Dane Hodgson through NASCAR 3 and 4.
And he's not pitting. He's taking the stage.
Taking the stage. Are we gonna bring
the farthest
Diego up, or are we gonna leave him there to sulk for a little bit? I'd DM him first. I would DM him first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, he might be really angry. So we'll see. We'll definitely bring Tane in as, without any further implications, he will be the winner of the stage. And he's amassed, I mean, he had, what, 8 seconds in stage 1?
Yep.
And he is just
13 second lead here in stage 2. He's going to comfortably win the stage by a while. A while is crazy what I just said.
We are Fox News, or not Fox News, Fox Racing commentators.
Yeah. Just discount Mike Joy over here is what it looks like.
Discount Larry McReynolds screaming out the wrong strategy. I love Larry McReynolds. Let me say that.
Let me be clear.
Oh, let me be clear.
Let's go to
Tane coming out of the bus stop. And you see, some drivers, especially on the qualifying laps, were very timid in the oval. But Tane just looks comfortable everywhere.
Yeah. I just saw a lot of red. Tane Hodgson will come across to win stage number 2. As the yellow flag flies, we'll go to car number 10. What in the SVG gap is this? After pit stops, we'll bring Tane in here. As the 51 car comes through the infield section here.
Just the gap of a century. Of course, can't be too biased, but we're proud of Tane.
That's pretty hard
NSRL
to do.
Booth.
That's pretty hard to do nowadays. I mean, all the cars are pretty much the same.
I mean, yeah, he just had a He just had I can't speak. He just had a problemless stage.
Yep.
And that's what happens. You're just so far ahead. We saw it with SVG today in the real race. He's so far ahead, nothing matters to him except for lap traffic. And the stages aren't long enough to see that. As we have final car across
Lost
the
the
stage.
line.
Yeah.
Now we'll go bring up.
He gets the
Johnson.
final
Sean
point.
Rogers will rebound in that stage from a half spin to P7.
And Gallimore,
And
even
on my end, he
being
has a
involved
black
in that
flag
incident.
for something.
Oh. Could it be... I don't think it would be incident limit, not at a track like this.
Maybe.
Check here at the incident.
Well, after pit stops, I'll bring Tane
Yeah,
up.
Sean Rogers black flag.
For what?
Doesn't show incidents. Not sure what the black flag is for.
I don't really get what that could be
Right.
for.
And I don't believe that is not an admin penalty. So
Not for
makes you wonder what that would be about.
slow down. He didn't serve in time, maybe.
Yeah, it could be from that. Yeah.
You got to come on the pit road here. Tane Hodgson will lead him on. See that 44 peeling off early. Oh, he's coming to a stop. Sean Rogers towed. Yeah, Sean Rogers had an issue there. I think, yeah, he had a, yeah, he's out of the car. Sean Rogers is done. There's Diego Rodriguez sitting on pit road.
And as we've said, just more people falling and falling. And Tane is just, brushing it off.
Tane
As it'll be
Hodgson will roll off pit road
Tane
here,
Addison.
keeping the lead.
I believe, yeah, it's Chris Davis, Myring, Princeton, all the people that kept it clean in the stage. Nunemaker is going to benefit wildly from...
Wow.
Apologize for that. Wildly. Same with Bualda. Bualda came across the line 10th.
Yeah.
And he
Comes
came out of the pits.
6th.
And
the 7 and Sean,
you
the
don't-
17 and
you
Gallimore and Sean Anderson are fixing damage.
You keep it safe, you don't get damage, and you get track position even when you're pitting.
Has
And
Diego
that's
responded
the
to?
thing with road courses. Yes, he has.
What does he say?
Just
Give him a...
sort of. Yeah, I mean he's. It's looking like just trying to serve a slowdown, and was paying attention to the slowdown and the 17, and then the corner came up.
You ready to track Tane?
Yep. Let's get Tane
Already got him.
in. Okay. Tane, Greg and Logan in the NSRL booth. How was that stage? We saw a lot of people just kind of falling to the wayside, and you just kept it clean.
Yeah, I don't know. The car feels really good, but it is scary over some of these bumps. But yeah, now that we're in the final stage, I believe we got one green flag stop coming up, so we got to watch out on the cold tires, make sure our brake bias is right. I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last year. But yeah.
Yeah, you just jinxed it. We'll be watching the restart.
What's I know it wasn't you that crashed, but do you have any comment on what happened to Diego?
I haven't seen what happened to Diego. I know he was in second. I don't know how he got there. Neither of us have really been talking. We've been focused, but yeah, I saw his engine was blown when I was coming to take the stage. Though I do feel really sorry for him. He's put a lot into this, and I don't know. Next year will be easier though.
Yeah, for sure. Well, good luck in the final stage, and we will see you.
Thank you.
channel. Really do.
Yeah, I put him in the right channel.
Okay.
Trusted me.
Okay. We'll go ahead and get the race recap up here. If I can find it.
Walls. They've been a problem.
One lead change. That was with the what? The 44 Sean Anderson? Yeah. So, Tate Addison so far through 2 stages has been really dominant. Let's see if he can keep that up. I really think he can, but doing what he needs to do to advance. Diego Rodriguez is, I'm pretty sure he's done, if I'm not wrong. So he's out of the playoffs. Ron Fitting appears to be out as it stands. If Tane were to lose this race, Fitting would make it. But as it stands right now, Ron Fitting 1 below that cut line, so needs Tane to
1 below cut line.
Well, Ron is.
I mean, he's done all he needs to do.
No, Ron is like points below the cut line, but he can't make the points up since, you know, the 22's leading.
Yeah. That's something, that's an adjustment we can't make on the fly.
Yeah.
You know, NBC and all that has their algorithms and stuff shown on the broadcast. We have the production quality of a 8-pound SDK subscription. So,
yeah.
It's not exactly the same.
I think we need more help from the YJ Media guys than what we got.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've had, you know, we didn't have a lot of time to prepare.
No.
Kind of just put this together, so hopefully next week.
Next week we should iron out some of the kinks. Some of them.
Next week we'll have an actual thumbnail for the stream.
Yeah.
And monstrosity.
No, that one was pretty good. Paint 3D did us right on that one.
Yeah. Actually, no, it was the original MS Paint.
Oh.
Wasn't even Paint 3D.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Paint 3D made the playoff graphics, so I mean, good enough for me.
I mean, you got to start somewhere. Hopefully, it's been an enjoyable experience. We know this league has had issues being broadcasted. Of course, Xfinity hasn't been broadcasted basically all season, so yeah, Cup has definitely had issues, and
I mean, Trucks
we had to do something.
That's the only good one. No,
Yeah.
Sorry, I said it wrong. He's the only one that has consistent broadcasts.
Yeah, it's the only consistent one, yeah. As we come into the restart, Chris Davis on the front row, Tane Hodison. Chris Davis kind of got a good restart there, but he kind of got blocked by Tane, and Davis and Tane are
Davis
just
hangs
gone.
there.
Davis on the outside. Looks like he has a snappy car on the short run, but it'll be interesting to see what happens long run if he stays behind Tane so close. And it is a bee's nest back there. Side by side. This is a dangerous place to go side by side. If you get pushed wide, you're losing a lot of time. And whoa! Brian Nudemaker loose there off the corner. I believe it was the same thing. Just getting wide, getting on that curb, unsettling the car.
Hey, almost it though, nobody wrecked, so back at the front here. This is gonna be a good battle. Oh, 74 goes a little bit wide. Tony Meyer.
01 is gonna have a chance here. I think he's gonna have the toe. More toe than Davis has to Tane, but I don't think you can dive bomb that far back. Tony Meyering is not Ross Chastain,
well, I mean,
so
you can. It's just not really gonna work.
I mean, you can. Yeah.
Chris Davis
You might have to reverse over the line.
Yeah. Oh! Something happened in the
I
back.
think that's Brandon Meyer in the back there.
Everybody kept it somewhat straight.
So that might be Tony Meyering again. All right, not Tony Meyering. Brandon Nudemaker. Oh, no, it is Brandon Meyer. Yeah, you had Rodriguez up the inside. And, Rodriguez.
I
don't know
saying something over driver chat. I don't know how that happened. That was
a very tight line from Rodriguez.
That is interesting. Alex Princeton's went around. I don't really have a replay of that currently, so we're back up front here as Tane Hodison starting to pull away again from Chris Davis. We're really gonna see how good he is on these long runs.
Yeah. I don't think anyone has anything for him in the long run, but it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Chris Davis,
Myring
Chris
hasn't
Davis
really had a
though,
chance.
hanging with him on this short run though. I mean, I really think
Yeah,
that if
he's
he can
got
hang with
4/10.
Tane, yeah. Oh, he's at the draft. He's gonna have a run on Tane here in the bus stop back here.
I
He
think
didn't
he's
really.
a little too far back.
Yeah. Tane didn't really have a good exit.
But he's going to have a run. If he can get a good exit off the bus stop, he's going to have a run into the final chicane.
Oh, Tane got that. Tane got it pointed off there.
Tane
That is
got it,
the.
yeah.
That's really the difference being here. Tane
Yeah.
was just so good at getting it pointed out of the bus stop. Everybody
And
else
the
is
thing
like
is,
they're
you
struggling.
have to take
Yeah, they look like they're
you
struggling
have
to
to
get
take
it
a lot of curve
pointed.
on the exit. You got to take a lot of curve if you want to get a good exit. You got to get it pointed and take that curve. Because if you don't, you're going to have to run wide, or at least a little wider, and you're going to have less of a run off the corner. So, I mean, he's still about 6/10. Not too bad. I think we're starting to have kind of 3 cars under a blanket. Myring hasn't really had a chance to show his pace. He's been in traffic.
Been in traffic all day. Now he's getting up there and he's
all
sort of
day,
hanging
night.
with the leaders.
It's day in this town.
Chris Davis though, really hanging with Tane. He's really been the only one that's been able to hang with him since the 17 car, who's rebounded back up to 4th. Good run back up to for him.
Yeah, it makes you wonder maybe the 17 is going to be a threat at least for 2nd place.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? He might get up to 1st here if Tane. Stroke. If Tane just absolutely bends it, it could be a.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't regularly happen.
Oh, no.
Payne is usually a very consistently clean driver. He just stays, where he should be. He puts the car where it should be. If Tidal has an off day, then he has an off day. He's not going to overdrive it a lot of the time, unless he has confidence. And on these road courses, usually he's got.
That's the only place he has confidence. Except for Sonoma. Whenever he doesn't have confidence in the car, he somehow wins. Sonoma, he thought he was gonna suck. Here he said, quote unquote, I lost my what was it? I lost my muscle memory. Yeah, that was the excuse this week.
Yeah.
So
usually when he's got a good excuse, he ends up completely smashing expectations.
yeah, I wasn't here for Coda, but
well, we didn't think he was gonna win that race either until. There's a guy 10, 20 seconds in front, and he crashed. He spun, and he didn't crash. He spun, and had to pit because he had to serve a drive-through. And that's what won Kane that race. Is keeping on track. I believe they fixed it now. Hopefully,
they did.
I haven't run
I tested it out. It was a lot better than what it was.
All right. Well, I'm feeling better for next year instantly.
Back to the the race that we're supposed to be broadcasting. Tane pulled out to a 1.4, 1.5 second lead now.
1.5, yeah.
So, pretty much he's established himself as the favorite.
Beyond that top 4,
I think he has the fastest lap. That's another thing that this this 8-pound subscription doesn't give us is the fastest lap. Which I mean, it does look really good, but like,
yeah,
it
looks awesome.
Want more stuff.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be updated as it goes on. Unimaker.
Oh no, Chris Davis has the fastest lap.
Chris Davis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they're running 22 zeros.
That was the best time, yeah. 22 flat almost for Davis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or actually,
they're both in the 22 zeros,
yeah.
1st and 2nd. And you see Myring, 3rd place. He's 7/10 off these guys.
That's his fastest lap.
Only a 10th off.
That's his fastest lap. Like, here's the last lap time. Hodgson almost.
That's a 23 one. So that's 2nd. Never mind.
Man, there's last lap times for. Well, let's switch from stage 3 to go.
I don't know.
This is a little bit upsetting.
Well, it's technically stage 3, but they don't usually say it on the broadcast. We're trailblazers, totally.
Yeah, that's the excuse this week. Oh, it's gonna be next week.
Yeah. Have you seen Brandon Meyer, Alex Princeton? They're not running the greatest lap times compared to Hodgson and Davis. But
Gilmore Gilmore was the 2nd off that lap, and like there's a huge drop off in lap times from 3rd all the way down to 10th almost.
Anderson had an issue.
Anderson had an issue. There's no way. Yeah, Anderson pitted last time.
44.9. Yeah. I was just looking at his time. Something must have happened. I don't know if he missed the chicane again and had an issue.
Yeah, Chris Claude again having the run that he needs to get into the next round, I think, with stage points. So he didn't get stage points. Chris Claude would probably be pretty close to getting in the next round, but yet again, Tane from 3 positions below the cut line is currently leading, so that really shakes up everything in the points wise. You know, Chris Davis has really been matching Tane's lap times the past couple laps. So Logan's mic is again cut out, so it's gonna be a second there. But I was Chris Davis was 6/10 off Haas in that lap. I really wonder what would happen if that 17 would have stayed up front, to where he could have been battling with Ottison, because he's matching him pretty much in lap times, which is insane. .49 laps to go. We should start seeing green flag pit stops in about 10 to 15-ish laps. If yeah, could I make 35? 45. So around 10 to 15 laps is when they'll start to peel off down pit road, and hopefully we'll see some more passing there, because it's really getting strung out now with Hoddison almost out to a 4-second lead over Chris Davis. Tony Meyering back there hanging with Davis, and then Gallimore's hanging in 4th. Unamaker really benefited out of that pit road, out of the stage 2 caution, to where he's now up right inside the top 5. He was almost outside the top 10 almost. Yeah, he's outside the top 10 at the end of stage 2, or he was 10th, I think. Yeah, he's 10th at stage 2, where he can rise up to 5th, so net gain for them. Alex Princeton up there in 7th having a good run. Brandon Meir having a good one as well. I think he was, yeah, him and Rafael Rodriguez were in a little bit of a battle there down the back, and Rodriguez got doored because Meyer locked the brakes up, what it looked like. So, yeah, pretty good racing so far throughout the field. And
Hello? Can you hear me?
yep, finally, Jesus.
I apologize. Yeah, mic issues tonight. It picks the worst time. It's fine until tonight.
Almost fell on my chair again.
It's Sean Anderson.
When should we expect some pit stops?
I would expect, with the tire wear that we're having, I would expect probably the regular strategy of just pitting with 25 to go, splitting the stage in half.
What's
That's really the smart
109
strategy.
laps. The stage is 100, or not 109, sorry, 59
Oh,
laps.
yeah. Oh. I believe you're going to be within pit window, and tires aren't going to matter as much as in real life. Of course, we saw Diego before the unfortunate accident running well even with no tires. So maybe we could see some strategy if maybe Chris Davis or Paul Gallimore or Tony Meyering, if they're in position, they could try and take no tires and see what happens. Because we haven't really seen Tane behind another car. That's the thing. We don't know how his car is going to react. He doesn't know how his car is going to react. So that'll be interesting, especially if he comes out of the pits and say Chris Davis didn't take tires or only took 2 tires. Tane is going to be on cold tires behind a car in dirty air, and he hasn't really had that yet.
I really think Tane should, not Tane, sorry. I really do think they should wait, or pit 10 to 15 laps. That's when I would probably pull it down pit road. You'd have 30 laps on your tires, but you'd stay out longer, so you'd hopefully cycle in front of these guys.
Yeah. And unfortunately, for some people, it's a road course, so you can't really expect a caution, especially if it's on auto cautions, like NSRL has. You can't really expect a caution unless it's a big multi-car incident. We've only really seen one of those, or 2 of those, actually. Yeah, so the wrecks we've seen, they haven't had cautions for them, so I would expect, I would think, run it dry. Even if people behind you, like Tane, for example, is going to have that gap. Davis has a pretty big gap to Meyering. Gallimore has a huge gap to Nunemaker.
Yeah.
And he could use that to his advantage, go long and get fresher tires at the end.
Like I was telling people about with Nunemaker, he really benefited out of that whole stage 2 caution.
Yeah, and he's top 5.
Yeah. Also, unrelated how did the Eagles blow that lead? They were up 17-3 in the 4th quarter with 13 minutes left.
Talent.
It was the Broncos. I'm a fan of the Broncos.
You're
But how did that happen?
Of course, I am talking out the other side of my mouth because I don't know much about a lot of sports.
Yeah, the better kind of football.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're starting this. Chris Davis is
At least
really starting to hang in there. Gallimore up to 3rd now, by the way. Made a pass on Tony Meyering.
Yeah, pass to Tony Meyering.
Yeah. So Tane can pit and comfortably come out inside the top 5.
Yeah, I mean, even if a caution comes out, he'll be on the 3rd row. It's incredible how far ahead the top 4 is.
Top 4 really separated themselves from the field. Pretty sure
it's just the nature.
Sean Rodgers had a not a part failure, but that slowdown penalty, like the 45-second hold, and I'm pretty sure he just called it quits after that. Didn't want to feel like running the rest of the race.
Yeah, makes sense.
So he was done. Competitive car is out. I am really going to be
And-
interested to see what Gallimore can do on fresh tires, and when him and Tane are on fresh tires. I want to see how they're going to cycle out, and I really want to see how it's going to end up.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Tane, especially on long run, I think he's going to increase that gap, unfortunately. You know, if it was a shorter run, the 74 might have a chance, but Tane has just been incredible on long runs. As we have
More breaking
more
news.
news.
Yeah, more news.
From the John Wilco camp.
He was in a car sitting in a parking lot on his laptop trying to keep his hopes alive in the playoffs, which, if Tane were to lose this race...
You got to admire the dedication.
We got to admire the dedication. If Tane were to lose this race, John Wilco would still be in the playoffs. Which
and if he
insane.
doesn't start, he gets no points.
Yeah.
But starting this race,
because he started and ran 2 laps and then just pulled it into pit road.
Yeah. And even starting 18th, that gives you, 21, 22 points.
And he finished 17th.
So starting the race, starting parking even. I mean, he tried, but starting parking even, it still benefits you. Just trying to, stay alive. And I definitely commend him for that.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what the internet connection was like. Wonder if he's got like one of those new trucks with the internet connections or something.
Yeah, like the
just run off the internet connection in a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Starlink flying up ahead using his Ford F-150.
I mean, we gotta love Mike McConville's reaction.
Got a Snoop Dogg gift. Here, I really like.
Sadly speaking, I mean, Phoenix fits Tane's driving style pretty well. We only have 4 races left of this. 3.
Yeah, it's race 32 or 36, so we're gonna come in round of 8. 3 races.
Yeah. I mean, I think.
I know you're.
We go to Vegas, then we go to Talladega, which Tane is also gonna miss, which I don't know why. And then
his best chance to win.
Yeah, best chance to win in the round of 8. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna dip out again. I gotta go win Martinsville.
Yeah, I know. Not in Cup, obviously. We're not full-time Cup, but
that's if he makes it, though. I mean, he still hasn't won.
Yeah.
He has to hold on for 42 more laps.
Yeah. And in a race where we've seen people's playoff hopes dwindle,
last year's a perfect example. I mean, he wasn't in the playoffs, but he had it pretty much locked up.
He did make the playoffs last year, but he didn't make all the races and he didn't win. So he was eliminated, I believe, around of 12. He just didn't have enough, stage points and playoff points. But this year,
the good news is
he
accumulated. He could have accumulated max points today, but he decided to flip a stage. I don't know why. I didn't make the strategy or anything. That wasn't my call at all. Not me.
This feels like a conflict of interest in the booth.
Yeah, this might be. Either way, but with him flipping the stage, ended up losing out on that 1 playoff point.
Yeah, I think he could have benefited from that playoff point.
If he wins today, he'll come out of here with 6 more playoff points than what he entered. So I mean, 6 more bonus points. He's going to carry on with him. I think that might jump him up in the seeding actually. So
yeah, I mean, some of these drivers, if
let's go
a
back
driver
and
like
check
Claude,
on the 17 car. Oh, a little block up there.
If a driver like Chris Claude or Ron Fitting makes the round of 8, they're going to have pretty much no bonus points. It's going to be hard for them to overcome that. But Tane, he's got 2 wins this year, a couple stage wins, and 1 in this race even.
Oh,
he's going
17 gets loose again.
Whoa.
That's the same spot. That's the same spot he got loose and ended up giving it up to the 44 car before he inevitably retired the car. So. I feel like if anything, they need to make this. Did I just see what I think I just saw?
On the we have not been watching the live chat. We have a comment. No idea when that was. Sorry for missing it. YJ will be coming back in 2026.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing, and they're great over there. I mean, We are like the squirrel to their buffalo, in terms of like
In terms of broadcasting.
they've been broadcasting. Yeah, they've been.
Yeah, how long have they been
broadcasting
broadcasting?
for a long time.
Yeah, they've been going for a while. Oh,
They've been going for,
17
7
blows
years.
the bus stop. Let's go
Oh.
let Tony Myring back by. No, it's not. Is he gonna pull Diego Rodriguez? No. Probably gonna get yelled at for that later tonight. It's all right.
Yeah. The post-race briefing's not going to be good for us.
Anyway, moving on from that, Payne Hodgson just ran a 22.5, and Chris Davis just ran a 23.9. So I mean, they're running. Payne's running a bit faster. If without the slowdown, I think Gallimore would have been around 4-5 tenths off, maybe slightly. I've gotten a DM from Diego. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
obviously
my
you gotta
fate has been
understand his
sealed.
frustration. You gotta understand his frustration.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
he
we've seen
puts
obviously.
so much into these races, and he's
Yeah,
been.
you could tell how much he cares.
It's so funny when you're in VC with him and he gets in an incident or anything, and all of a sudden it's quiet, dead quiet, and you just hear a scream.
Yeah.
Candace was hilarious.
Yeah. There's been a few times in trucks where he's made a few mistakes, and they've been very costly errors. Pocono, Kansas, and trucks.
Well, Pocono wasn't really even his fault. He got squeezed
I
in the
guess
wall.
so.
He got squeezed in the wall. I mean, he shouldn't have put it. Oh, the 17 going wide. Oh,
way
boy.
wide.
I thought he was in the wall.
Yeah, I mean, you get off there, it's completely flat.
Flat. Yeah,
And-
you go
and
from banking to none.
The speed in which your tires start to slide is different depending on, like, if you have banking in the corner, you're gonna have a little more speed. you can
Gallimore
carry,
was
but-
was faster than Tane that lap. Oh, you know, he wasn't. I'm reading it wrong.
Well, not with that going wide, but
Yeah.
maybe the lap before that.
I'm reading it wrong. I was reading it 4 as the 3.
And I mean, you can really see Ron Fitting as Buolda has DNF'd. Buolda is out of the car.
Fitting is try.
He's got the car fixed,
Yeah, he's got
and
the
he's
car
top
fully
10.
fixed.
He's basically guaranteed a top 10 now. And that's just the power of going.
Keep going. Yeah.
Like,
but
obviously, I know
here's
from
the
personal
here's the-
experience.
here-
If you can fix the damage,
if you
always
reference
have
my
to keep
7
going.
DNS in Cup, I will shoot you.
I'm not going to. Don't worry. Well, you just referenced it yourself.
Yeah.
You shot
I
yourself in the foot.
I thought it was coming. I knew it was coming. I was like, I gotta preemptively get it out there.
I mean, these cars can be so challenging.
I mean, Ron
Depending
Fitting.
on track
Ron
weight.
Fitting has had a decent day. He got damage. I don't even remember how he got damage. He got damage
I think
early,
we ran wide.
and that really, yeah, I think he went wide in the chicane. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
We have
But
the memory of Goldfish who put us in this booth.
Chris did, so thanks, Chris, for that.
Oh,
Not entirely Chris's fault, but you know.
it's a good first time.
Yeah,
I mean, we offered.
We do appreciate the offer. So, not the offer, but
We
do
appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, that one. I mean, we might be butchering it, but this is better than
I mean,
nothing.
it's the first time. Yeah, the first time.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ron Fitting cutting it close off there. I really think. So right now, as it stands, Ron Fitting would be his first car out.
Oh.
So
He does have a chance, I think, if Rodriguez.
he has a chance
calls quit.
if no, he needs Tane to wreck.
Oh, yeah, Tane direct, yeah.
Because he cannot. I don't think he can pass Ander. I don't know who's in front of him in points.
Well, Anderson is DNF'd.
I don't know. Remember who's in front of him in points.
We got
John Wilco.
Wilco-
Where'd Wilco finish? 17th. He's
He's
only going to
17th.
gain 7 points on him, and he needed to gain. Hold on. 5. So he's in front of Wilco. So I think John's actually out right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
in this
John's
situation,
out.
John did all he could do.
Yeah, John Wilco is out currently as it stands. Fitting is still in.
Yeah, Fitting, and think, if
Yeah,
you...
Fitting's safe right now. Fitting's locked in
If
no
he'd have
matter what.
DNF'd, if he'd have DNF'd when he first crashed, he would have been 14th, and I think he would have been out, right?
Yeah.
It's just a matter of just
He had a,
keep on
see,
going.
right now,
keep on
Wilco's
going.
in 17th, Fitting's in 10th. And if my math is not as bad as I think it is, I'm pretty sure Wilco's in. Yet again, you're trusting me for math, so I mean...
And it looks like, if you look especially in the infield section, Fitting doesn't look completely comfortable with his car. And you can see
yeah, Fitting
sometimes
need to
he
make up
doesn't
5
take the
points
corner
on
as
Wilco.
wide.
Yeah, so Fitting right now is in by 2. And Chris would be out by... Oh yeah, Chris needs to get a top 3, I think. Yeah, Chris needs to go podium. Going back to the front of the field,
Yeah.
Chris Davis
Chris
only
a lap
2
down.
tenths off of Hoddison that lap, which is not that bad in comparison to what he was running.
Yeah, and I mean, you see he's dropped back
a little
10
bit
and
of
a
a
half
lock up
seconds.
there.
Wide, I think.
Yeah.
Coming up to turn 7. Oh, he's little lock up there, and he's gonna. I think he's at a good corner compared to his competitors.
Yeah.
Historically in this race. Still a little bit of a lock up, and that's going to take life out of your tires. It's going to sap life out of your tires. Obviously, they don't model flat spots in iRacing yet, but it still saps life out of your tires, raises temperature. And I can attest to this. If you overheat your tires too much on a road course, it is like figure skating.
It's
pretty bad.
Lime Rock type deal.
Yeah, I mean, Lime Rock was fun. I love me a road course. I turn right better than I turn left, that's for sure. Unless you put me on a short track.
I think the only place I'm good at is not road courses. If I say road courses when I suck at them. Mile and a half.
As you slammed into the wall in truck practice last night.
Hey!
Well, you didn't slam into the wall, touched it.
Yeah.
I think, depending on when these people pit, Meyring's got a little right front damage.
Chris has damage.
They're gonna come up.
Why does it look
Haynes?
like something happened there?
It might indeed be that.
It might have happened. My race chat is frozen for my incidents, so that's an SDK thing. That's not a me thing. That's an SDK thing. That needs to be fixed. I don't know if there was an incident there, but Chris appears to have more damage than he did.
Yeah, I mean, he had a relatively clean car at the start of the stage.
Does he have damage?
Well, he looks pretty good. It doesn't look
Tony
like
has
he has damage. Meyring has damage.
Meyring has damage. Pretty big damage. That's why he's kind of fallen off a little bit here. Nunemaker back there, 46 seconds off the lead.
Quietly making time.
But I mean, that's
off of Meyring now.
Yeah, that is still pretty good considering where he was running before. He's now in 5th. So I mean, net gain.
And he's been solidly top 5.
Yeah, solidly top 5 this entire run. So good run for him going.
And you can see Meyring, minute 13 seconds behind Tane Hoddison. And Princeton also a minute behind. I think Tane is going to start. Oh,
that was a good time.
Meyer's having issues there with the rear end stability.
Yeah. I wonder who ran that car a couple weeks ago. In real life.
Michael McDowell, my beloved. Now we've had a few real life racing drivers. Oh yeah, we've had a few real life racing drivers come through this league before, and the day Michael McDowell joins will be the day I officially die happy.
Mm-hmm. What about Jimmy Johnson? How about that? Is that another one where you'll die happy?
Well, I mean, you can try.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy doesn't even get on iRacing.
Yeah, I remember during the pandemic, Jimmy was one of the drivers that could not figure out iRacing. That first, that first
awesome.
iRacing race they did. He did not run well. He's trying to figure that stuff out.
I wish they'd bring him
goes
into the
just
booth for a race.
Yeah, I think he's been in the booth before a few times. It might have been like Xfinity.
When they put Eric Jones in the booth, dude, he was the most awkward person I think I've ever met. Or like ever sounded like in the booth. So with Logan's strategy, we have about 20 or about 10-ish laps away, 7 laps away from pit stops.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Tane Addison, I'm extending my gap. I see no reason to try and undercut and hurt my tires for the final stage.
If I'm Tane Addison,
He has
I'd
such
take
a gap.
it really easy on pit road.
He has such a gap that he could. Oh, massive curb. He could take, 4 or 5 massive curb. He could take 4 or 5 laps and get that.
Well, on that
overcut.
account. It's so weird. Not racing in these, just watching it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've done these broadcasts before. I was with Matt Metler earlier on in the season when I wasn't racing, and yeah, I was kind of like a guest analyst. Thankfully, I didn't have a lot of the job, but it was very scary, and you kind of learn eventually. Like, I'm definitely more comfortable than I was at the start of the race, but yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we gotta tell you, don't shut up. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Saving me from doing a lot of the talking.
It's better to talk than to not talk.
Yeah, you should, when you go back and watch the replay, because I know you will, I want you to hear how quiet it got after your mic cut out.
Well, you see there's
well, you see, when I don't have someone to talk to, it just kind of goes away.
Yeah. I also took the advantage while my mic was out to get some water, so
yeah,
my voice was starting to crack there a little bit.
Mine ran out about an hour ago. Another reason why
Now I understand.
I'm probably never gonna
when you
clown
cut the-
on anybody ever again. Any
you see when you
again.
go up to the booth. When you go up to the booth, like when they do camera shots in the booth, they always have like food and drinks up there, and it's like, oh, what a lavish lifestyle. Yeah, you kind of need it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the
Being,
food part.
like,
I mean, I can smell
well,
my
not the
parents
food, the
cooking
water.
downstairs right now, but like the water and stuff, it's like, oh yeah.
The water more than the food, but yeah.
Oh,
like being a vocal,
oh, car off in the background.
Oh.
That's Chris. I think that's Chris.
It's Chris.
Yeah, it's
Meyer
Chris.
on the inside, letting Tane go.
by. What happened to Chris? Did he just oversend it?
Oh, car went around on the rear. He might have rear wheel like toe damage.
I don't
Car
think he
went
does.
around.
Kept it off the wall though. That was a good save from Chris.
Incredible save.
Yeah. I mean, I think he just locked it up under braking, like locked the rear tires up. But
yeah.
back rolling now.
It didn't look like there was
in the,
much true brake.
in the 8th position. Yeah, 8th position. 8th position, 2 down now. So I mean.
Yeah, he's got a gap to fitting. I mean, he could pit, fix some damage if he wanted to.
Yeah, I wouldn't though. I mean, I'd fit some. If I had real damage, I'd come down, but I would not if it was just aero. I'd let it run.
Yeah, I believe Alex Princeton's made a pit stop. He's dropping back. Either that or he made a mistake.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to see if he wrecked because I don't have my race jet.
Oh, Hoddesdon. What's going on here?
What?
Hoddesdon is now being shown a minute behind.
What? Oh, the scoring
What is
pilot's
going on
murdering itself since we
here?
changed drivers too fast.
Uh-oh. Oh, now it's gone.
Yeah, the scoring. Okay, the SDK has pooped itself.
Oh, no.
That or my iRacing did, one or the other.
We apologize for this interruption. At least it's a
Okay,
nice
so
freeze frame to look-
SDK just absolutely killed everything. Is what happened.
At least it didn't do it with 2 to go.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's not a good sound to hear. Windows sound.
We got Gotta launch Task Manager. I gotta close out all of SDK.
I saw Taylor Swift there.
Yeah.
What have you been searching up?
Alright. I gotta relaunch iRacing. That's upsetting.
Yeah. Once again, we apologize for this interruption.
See how fast I can reload in and relaunch SDK. We might have to go back to the old default though, race labs.
As fast as the 3 times wild
oh, here we
lap.
go.
We probably should have cleared that with Chris before.
Yeah.
I guess it's a broadcast
yeah,
thing.
in fairness, yeah, it's just a broadcast thing. Oh, I hope it launches fast. I think it's the first time I've had SDK crash my iRacing.
Well, I think this is the first time we're even using SDK, unless you've used it before.
I used it before in like AI races and stuff. And I ran through a little bit with Tane in
when he
Afix.
had an unfortunate date for barriers.
Yeah, an unfortunate Candy incident.
Watch us load back in, and Tane is dead.
Yeah,
Tane
is just
straight to the heartburn turn.
Yeah.
It would not be good.
Cause that's like, I've done this before on not FedEx. It was Endurance League. I've done it before and it was fine. And all of a sudden it just, I think it's the first time like SDKs actually killed my computer. Because usually I just leave it running for too long and then it does it. But like, I don't know. Hey, at least it hasn't happened every single time I've ran through SNN.
Yeah.
That's 3 races in SNN I've had issues with my iRacing crashing, by the way. 3 straight.
Not entirely the greatest luck.
Yeah, not cash money.
Not at all.
Finland.
Not in USD or CAD.
Okay, it's a little bit laggy now for some reason. Please don't tell me the timing tower murdered itself. It did.
Oh no.
And back to
it's
2020. Oh, I gotta launch the HUD. That's probably why. The HUD didn't launch for some reason.
Oh, we can see a car. This is good. We've made progress.
Oh god.
Oh, and it's back. Oh, do we have caution? No, we don't.
No, we don't.
What is going on?
Okay, hang on a second.
Hey, we're back.
Yeah, enough. Good enough. Apologize for the iRacing and SDK having a pissing match and whoever hate each other more. I can say that, right?
Yeah, we're not held up to broadcast standards. Well, sorry, Chris. We are held up to Chris's broadcast standards.
I don't think he's gonna get mad at that. I don't think he's gonna get mad at that. Chris Davis, pit road.
Chris Davis, pit road. Yeah, Princeton isn't showing an interval. Wait, never mind, he is.
Yep, Princeton's a minute back.
I think
we might be fully back.
Yes.
Quite possibly.
So Nunemaker, Meyer, Meyering, and Meyer have all pitted. Chris Claudi's 2 down. I don't know if he's pitted yet. Fitting is pitted, for sure.
Yeah, 6 steps down. Diego Rodriguez
so looks like
damage
really
that ended.
3.
Can we DM him and tell him to get out of the race car?
I mean, he's trying. Did he come back out? Because he's 11th now.
No, he's pitted. He might.
He was 14th before. I think he came back out.
Yeah, well, Wilco was also 17th before, and now he's 12th.
Okay, yeah, this is a slight issue. What happened?
I don't know. Like I said, I really think that iRacing.
How are the YJ Media guys so perfect?
I don't know. They make it look so easy. Here comes Tane to pit road.
Pulls down pit road.
And then the 17.
Looks safe.
So Tane was gonna get a free piss up here. The 17 is pitted. 17 is pitted. We'll see where Tane blends.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I know Davis pitted. We saw that when we came back out.
Yeah. So Davis comes up behind the 17. So that makes me think when we were resorting everything, the 17 slipped past Davis. at some point. Maybe.
It could have undercut, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
Byron gets his lap
as
back.
you said, Gallimore back in the race.
Now, Tane Hodgson dropped. He's going off the jet. He's going.
And once again,
Oh!
the benefit. Oh!
I hate this.
We see
So just a little bit of a lock up there under braking for the 7.
coming down.
That transition. Oh,
coming
loose
down
all the way
onto
through 3 and 4. That's a great save, though.
Amazing save. And
Yeah.
to make the corner afterwards, too. I
And
would
not
be
get a slow down?
crapping my pants in this corner.
Yeah. And it's reset
Yeah,
my HUD. Lovely.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I wish when you
It's,
hid the HUD, it hid everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 seconds is the gap. The 17 has to make up in 26 laps.
I just don't think it's possible, especially with the overcut.
Yeah. Chris Claw gets back to 1 lap down in 8th. Please come with me. Need to get it. Someone yell at Tane to keep us back again. 26 to go. Tane comfortably in the lead over the 17. You know, the fastest car is no doubt absolutely blitzing the field currently, but second fastest car is also in second currently, giving chase to Tane Hodgson. I really think it was Sean Rogers in the 7 and Gallimore were really, really close off pace, and they are. Well, obviously,
Yeah, sure.
Sean Rogers had that incident. I don't know what happened, but he had the incident, and then we're here, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been a race of attrition. You know, 6 cars in the lead lap. That's something you see it over.
So if Ron Fitting or someone that's informing Ron Fitting of where he's running is watching, we apologize if you've gotten confused. I'm pretty sure he's in. Math seems right, but as it stands with the scoring pylon we have, it says he's not. But we'll go DNF on lap 2.
You should definitely look at what we can do about
We can't
getting
reload
a live.
so this is going to stick like this, but
Yeah, we should
It's-
definitely see about getting a live playoff.
banner. Are we going to see if, I think, we'll ask, hopefully we'll get more help from YJ Media. We'll ask them more questions. We're going to force them by gunpoint, apparently, I don't know.
Whoa!
We're going to squeeze something out of them.
I am in no way agreeing to this. Well, let me be clear.
Not my problem. I missed it again.
See, I mean, at this point,
I think that...
25 laps
Okay,
to go.
Tane just ran a
It's not-
23. Gallimore just ran a 22. He's catching.
The Gallimore.
He's
I
catching.
mean, Gallimore. I thought he was 10 seconds behind at one point. He might have lost time and then ran a better.
I don't
time
think we need
last
to worry about gaps now. I think we need to worry about time-wise.
Yeah, so Tane's slow last lap.
Yeah. Maybe the cold
Much
tires.
slower than what he's doing up.
Maybe.
Yeah, it
But
could
I
be
mean,
cold tires, yeah.
Still, that you don't really.
He could be taking it slow.
Yeah.
And a lot of oval drivers tend to way out drive those tires going right out of the pits on a road course, and that has its issues. When you gently bring your tire
Whoa.
in, generally, as we see Alex Princeton pitting finally.
Yeah.
Once you gently bring your tire in, it allows you to get more life out of it and really start off your stint on the right foot. And I think that's why Tane is kind of taking these first few laps slow. He has that gap. He's able to do that because of how far his gap has been, and hasn't put a foot wrong, and it gives him opportunities to do these things, and that's just the benefit of being the leader.
And Chris Davis just ran the fastest lap of the day at 22 flat.
He is coming.
question though, is
That-
there
that's-
enough time?
23 laps to go. If Tane continues at this pace,
They'll get there.
possibly, yeah. I mean, how far back is Davis? 18 seconds. If he's
16.
consistently a second faster than Tane,
Davis
if
is
he's consistently
16.
a second faster than Tane, he might have a chance.
Yeah, Tane's
I mean, we
gotta-
haven't seen
Tane
many
just has to
passes.
focus forward right now.
That's what his imaginary crew chief on top of the box needs to be saying right now.
Yeah, if you can hear me, Tane, run!
Oh no.
Yeah, that bias is becoming more and more obvious
this-
with you.
This is going to slightly become the 2001 Daytona 500 when he wins. I apologize, everyone who's watching.
No, Mikey. Well, why?
Mikey!
Yeah, Mike. Okay. Okay. Chris Davis is a man on a mission. 23-3 that time for Tane.
We'll see what Davis
23
ran.
across the line.
Runs it
Davis just ran a 24. Okay, so he slowed down that lap.
24-7. So yeah, he made a mistake. His chances are dwindling away now.
Yeah.
He's what 16 seconds behind. His
Okay,
chances
my
are dwindling now.
thing uncrashed. So apparently, oh, Tony, my ring's slow. Well, it's going to come out of the corner. Duh.
Oh dear.
23 more laps and I can go get a drink of water.
I'm very much enjoying my water.
22. Stop.
I needed it. The nectar of the gods.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh dear.
I can't hide the voice chat and it's annoying me because it keeps popping up.
That's definitely something we're gonna have to look into. Chris Claude ran a 27 last lap. Probably the damage.
Yeah, I would say the
He's
damage.
got some pretty heavy right
Like, see,
front damage.
Chris does a lot for this league. We thank him for everything he does, but he really knows
Road
how.
courses are not his
Yeah,
strong suit.
yeah, he knows how to race you respectfully, and that's what's really nice about him.
Yeah.
Like me and him and TNN have had some pretty good battles. And
Yeah,
then, like
and-
once, like it was at Wilkesboro, he had damage, and like everybody was parking on the high line when they had damage. He was like one of the only ones that was running on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even, you know, at the start of the season, there were talks when we went to Coda, because of the pretty horrible track limit, as Tank goes a little wide. Coda, before they updated it in this update, had horrible track limits. It was not consistent. It caught the best of the best out, you know? And Chris stood by the incident limit. And we were having constructive conversations about it. And when we did that race, he finished with a 3X. So he walks the walk when he talks the talk. And just generally, great league owner. And I have a lot of fun racing in this league and now commentating in this league.
Like I'm not proud of it, but I've had a run into with him, and I don't really like it. Gallimore just had dropped somewhere. He might have. What happened to Gallimore? Whoa, 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 whoa!
This is P7.
Oh, he wrecked!
Oh, he's in the pits.
What happened?
Is that-
Oh!
Oh! Commentator curse. I'm sorry, Chris.
Oh!
Gallimore just
So
hops
Chris
the
followed
curb
him in.
straight into the wall.
Chris
And
backs
that
up.
is
Gallimore
parallel
resets.
parking.
No, that you can't do that. Chasing down the leader.
That
What happened
man,
to Chris?
that's such a hard kick for Paul Gallimore. I think he just followed him in, got loose, and then yeah,
Oh, he hit the curb with that
he
damage.
hit the curb too and unsettled the car. Yeah, unfortunate. But this puts you got to think. You know, we were talking about Brian Nunemaker.
I thought he was going to hit the
This puts
back
him
end
in
on the
third.
Well, yeah.
Wow! Great drive by Brian Nunemaker today.
Yeah, and yeah, that puts him third. And Myring
Davis
has
slowed down to
damage, so he's
26.6.
just gotta chill. Yeah, I think he must have had a mistake.
Yeah.
Tane consistent at a 23-3. He's been running 22-2 or 23-2s,
I'm
23-3s.
totally not snacking on something right now.
Dude,
Oh,
American
none
viewers
related,
are not
though.
gonna understand. But Smarties, I got Smarties.
Yeah, we know about those, dude.
Yes. Do you have them there?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, you do. Okay.
This is like when you asked
You know,
if we had.
some,
This is like when you asked if we had Papa John's here when it was literally made here.
Well, I mean, Canada does have some exclusiveness. Like, you guys don't have coffee crisps.
Yeah, no, but
Like we do. And it's Nestle,
we have a
so I
Tim
didn't know
Hortons.
if you
We have
know.
a Tim Hortons.
Yeah, in North Carolina.
Atlanta.
It's like, oh. Never been to Atlanta. Never been to America.
This is great talk, and we're supposed to be commentating.
Well, there's 19 laps to go, and Tane is about to lap the entire field. You know. Oh,
Well, no.
Gallimore.
Chris
Claude has
Davis
come
is-
in front of Gallimore, I think.
Huh? What? Huh?
Said Chris Claude has just passed Gallimore, so I think Gallimore's still in the pits.
Yeah.
Chris is back out.
It's another position for Chris.
He kept going. And
Now can 4 more people wreck for Chris? Well, 2 of those would be his drivers. I don't think he wants that.
yeah. I mean, that's not talk that you want to see.
Yeah.
A lot of people here have driven a great race.
Yep.
Odyssey, Davis, Ryan Nunemaker. You don't see him at the front a lot. And at a road course, just to eke in and just be consistent.
Well, I mean, he
and-
had a good pit call. He was running bottom half of top 10 all day. Had a good pit call in stage 2, and now has that track position. He's gonna probably finish on the podium here.
And I will say, I don't think I've ever heard him speak, so it's going to be, when we get him into the broadcast booth, that'll be interesting, as he's now a full minute behind. Third
Also-
place is a minute behind.
It is really a 2-horse race. It was.
Yeah, I mean,
We start-
it's clinical.
We started
the way
with
these two
4.
are
We
stuck
started
up
with
there.
4. We gone down to 2.
And Paul Gallimore is out. He is not going to
Disconnected?
finish the race. It says he is out. So that's
Oh,
another
no.
position for Ron Fitting as well. So that's going to pad his
His points buffer over Chris.
points buffer,
It makes
yeah.
it impossible, a little bit more impossible for Chris now.
and Chris is 2 laps down, just involved in an incident. I don't.
Yeah. I
think
don't
he's
really
gonna be
think
able
he's
to
gonna
do
have
it,
the
but we'll
pace
see.
to get up there and go fight his driver for 3rd. So unfortunate. If it stays the way it is, unfortunate end to Chris Claude's playoffs. But
He's had a good year.
yeah, had a really good
You know,
year. Made
he
it
talks-
around the 12th.
Yeah, he talks of his achievements in this league, and with all that he does running the league, it's understandable that he wouldn't be putting in the practice that some of these other guys are. And
Like I think
That's
okay.
okay.
Tane for this
And
race,
he's
Tane for this race
done
put
really
in
well.
well over. I would say 5 hours of practice, well over.
yeah, he just casually dropped on Friday that he'd put in 250 laps of practice.
Yeah,
Just casually dropped.
yeah. Middle of Petit Le Mans. We're like, yeah, we just did 250 laps. of practice.
I don't even have the time for that, let alone the attention span.
And I mean, it's showing.
I practice a decent
being,
amount. I do race
being
runs.
7 seconds clear of the field in practice and qualifying, or not 7 seconds, sorry, 7/10 clear of the field in qualifying is
Yeah.
absolutely insane here.
Yeah.
But,
and in Cup, generally,
but still, the
gaps in Cup
17
are
17
close.
really never let him get away though for that through that first one.
Yeah.
Run.
Gallimore put up a very valiant effort.
Yeah, I don't.
Then
I
with
think
Chris
if
Davis,
Gallimore
Chris
doesn't
Davis,
get
the only one
that-
really filling
Yeah.
the race.
I don't think if Gallimore and Sean Rogers was really fast today.
Yeah.
I don't think if Gallimore gets in that wreck after stage 2, I think he finishes a lot better than where he does now.
Yeah.
He challenges.
Well, it
he
kinda
challenges
put him in a
Tane.
position.
Yeah. Well, Diego making that no tire call and got up there, forced him back a row, and
Yeah,
that put him back
and then
there.
after that,
He kind of got bounced
Sean.
around. Yeah, and then it just started the snowball effect.
And that just highlights, to bring it back to the leader, it just highlights what Tane's been able to do and how powerful it is to be able to constantly have this track position and not give it up.
It's
I
gonna be
don't
the
think
same way at
we've seen him be
Martinsville
passed.
again. Yeah, it's gonna be the
Yeah,
same way at
we
Martinsville.
haven't seen him be passed.
Yeah, I've seen him be passed on pit road.
On pit road, yeah, but under green,
Yeah,
nobody's
under
been
green.
able to even touch him.
Yeah. But I mean, this is what happens when you put in
Just-
250 laps of practice.
Yeah, just consistently, and to think he was feeling timid.
Yeah.
The last few days leading up to this race, he was feeling timid.
But
and to
for
have
Chris Davis and all the other people to hang in there and still give him a pretty decent fight. Like, I really wish the 17 would have stayed up front, because that would have been a really good battle.
yeah.
The 17, that was
It's
really good.
unfortunate what happened.
It's going to be really fun
But-
seeing him next year, because hopefully he's going to be full-time next year.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, full-time cup. It'll be fun to race next year. I haven't raced him too much because he kind of.
We had a run in at Bristol,
I
and
did let
yet again,
starts.
one of those ones that I'm not too proud about, but still.
Yeah. I definitely hope he sticks around next year. He's a great driver. I imagine he'll have a great year next year. And
He's gonna have the great rest of the year, I guarantee it. Running that strong.
Oh yeah.
He could have won Kansas from what I saw before I.
Oh yeah, he led laps in the closing stages. He was close. I believe he finished third. It'll be hard to check. There's no broadcast, so.
There was a broadcast. Now, Fitting finally passed Allen 117, so now he's up to 9th. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but on a single caution for cause, and these will happen this entire race.
Yeah, and that tends to happen.
Pretty insane. Well, we had one at Watkins Glen. Chris Davis here, his tires have really seemed to fall off. I mean, he's only a 10th off Tane that lap, but that just keeps building and building. Really love this. It's a breast cancer awareness scheme. Really love the breast cancer awareness scheme. I really wish you could do the pink window that's here, but you can't. That really sucks. So
yeah, I'd definitely be doing them.
Yeah,
it's a complicated.
I'm gonna update my TNN paint because the numbers got messed up. So you know,
it's a complicated thing because obviously scheme I'm running on Tuesday night kind of brings awareness to something else, but I think. I mean, with a platform like this, even if it's just a small iRacing league, just sharing each other's views with each other means a lot. And, you know, NASCAR, especially, I'm not American, we're going to have different views. And sharing awareness of these things, Breast Cancer Awareness Month isn't massive in Canada, at least in Ontario. So being able to share this, where it's a big thing in America, it means a lot to me to be able to have these conversations with people.
Alex Princeton going a lap down, finally in 5th. Next on the thing is Tony Myring, which is, I think, only what, 20 seconds of the road for Tane? 5 seconds? Chris Davis putting in a good effort here.
And just to share a stat, Paul Gallimore has run 10 races so far. First race was Dover in July. Got the pole immediately. First race. Ran really well, but couldn't get the finish that he wanted. Ended up DNFing. And it's the same story. He started well, but things have happened. He does have a podium at Gateway.
Oh, Gateway.
Yeah, and has qualified third the last 2 races before this. So great qualifying efforts and great pace being shown. Unfortunately, they haven't fully gone his way, but it definitely, a great person to watch, a great driver to watch, and I hope he comes back next year and we can, race together.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll snag Fitting for one after this as well. With 13 to go, Tane Hodgson out to a pretty far margin here. I really do think he's got this in the bag, but we'll go ahead and. Well, I mean, Chris Davis just ran faster than Tane did that lap, but like he has to find something.
Yeah, as we see Chris Davis. I mean, I think what makes a difference is Tane can hit his marks consistently. And every once in a while, Chris Davis will have his, he'll have a good lap. But then Tane is just consistently banging out the same lap time over and over and over again.
He hasn't, like, this entire run, it's been, I think his worst lap time was actually the last one, was a 23.6.
I think he ran a 24 and made a small mistake.
Yeah, ran a 24. Well, that was one of the outlaps.
Like
Chris Davis will pop off a 22 and then he'll go down to like a 24, which is still a good lap time, and which is it's you can't really make those mistakes. Like Tane, he's consistently running 23s, which still
another thing
really good run for the 74 car.
Yeah, another thing that really makes a difference. I mean, you can see a little right front damage.
Yeah.
The mistakes that the 74 makes are in lap time wise bigger than Tane's. It's not necessarily volume of mistakes, but what they matter, like how they matter. And Davis's mistakes, when he makes a mistake, he'll run a 25, 26 sometimes. And
Tane's is
most of the time, even when he makes a mistake, he's still in the 23s. He's minimizing his mistakes and not letting them, take too much lap time away. And we've seen that. I mean, a minute away from third. This is like early F1 turbo hybrid era level dominance. As Chris Claude, I believe, was Rodriguez already behind Claude? Or yeah, was Rodriguez already behind Claude? I'm not sure.
I think yeah, it was.
Alright. I got confused. Fitting there, I mean, yeah, Fitting doing all it needs to do. They're just bringing it home. He's at a hard race, and he's in a position to advance. We got 11 laps to go here, so just got to bring it home. But this is always the longest part of a race. You know you don't have long left, and yet it feels like an eternity.
Yeah.
This is the most painful part by far.
It's like when Chris Claude getting a big curb, getting a big piece of the curb there.
Getting feisty.
Yeah.
But back to Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Obviously, you see some commemorative schemes, but one driver missing from this field today is Brian Tarnowski, and he's worked with organizations like Stacy Strong, and he has his own. And people are doing this for the month of October, putting pink on their cars and all that, and it's nice bringing awareness to it. And obviously, everyone cares. Everyone has a family member that's been affected before, but it's deeply personal to him, and to have him miss this race is, I think, it's kind of sad, because he's out here. I think it means more to him than it does to some others, and I really hope to see him back soon. He's excellent to race with.
Now just under 10 to go here from the roll. That gap between Tane Hodgson, sorry to cut you off about the breast cancer awareness, but that's my bad, but the gap between Tane Hodgson and Chris Davis have really stayed last year at 21 seconds. It's not really grown or anything.
I was just going to say, it's so easy to, like, Tane just looks so comfortable. Even he's running so much harder than everyone else, yet still conserving his tires, not letting his tires slide too much. And he's just consistently doing what other drivers can't. And you see a lot of people taking it easy, not taking too much curb, and he just casually knows exactly what to do, gets the car turned on the curb. And same with Nunemaker, to be honest.
Yeah, Nunemaker's running that. I'm not gonna call it the Tane line, but like kind of how Tane runs the bus stop, taking a lot of curb, actually controlling the car off of the curb, not getting too wide.
He doesn't go as deep, but And he looks really stable under braking, and we've seen a lot of unstable cars down in here. And it's just the nature of that.
I just realized something, right? Hold on, I gotta go take a look and see if I'm right on this. Yeah. Oh wait, no, JGR. Nah, I was gonna say JGR had all 3 makes in this field. No, they have 2 Toyotas and a Chevy.
I don't believe there's usually a Ford.
Yeah.
Bennett Allen.
Yeah, Bennett Allen.
Is a Ford.
Yeah, he's a JGR driver. But that gap between Tane and Davis is growing a little bit more. You know, I'm gonna go out here and say this. This has been it's been cool to call. I will say it again. It's been cool to call a race.
Yeah.
My first time doing
Even
it. I think we've done.
Oh,
really deep goes.
Oh, the marbles.
Myring.
Wow.
Not what Tane wants to see currently.
And he's coming up to lap Myring too. That must have been scary to see in front of him.
Well, he wasn't really close to Myring. I don't think he really saw that, but
imagine coming off the corner and you see a guy going straight into the wall.
Just smoke. Oh, wrong car. Sorry.
Obviously, I wouldn't know about leading a race, but
no, you led one of these before. You led Iowa.
Yeah, I led Iowa. Oh no, I didn't lead Iowa. I couldn't pass Nolan Banks.
Ah.
Which honestly, yeah. And Myring.
Hey, I passed him. I passed him in FedEx once, and that's been the highlight of my season in that thing. He had damage, but I passed him. Myring's smoking the tires.
Yeah,
again.
Myring's tires are definitely. He's been trying to nurse that damage, but I think.
Yeah. I think they're
trying
finally
to nurse the damage to save your tires at once.
I mean, he's got a good run going here.
Yeah, I think he could drive around damage on road courses.
He's gonna finish 4th, 1 lap down if Tane can lap him with. And Tane can get up to him and pass him with these final 7 laps, which is absolutely insane to say on a road course of all places.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can nurse damage a little better on a road course. I know on oval it
smokes it again into that corner.
Yeah, he's locking it up.
Oh!
Almost every corner. He almost spins. His tires must be absolutely.
The rear tires must be absolutely gone on that car. I mean, you gotta commend him for driving around with that much right front damage. It also looks like he has a little bit of wheel damage. If that's just how far that wheel is towed in, or is it bent?
Yeah, he's still trying to take the curbs.
Yeah.
He's going for it. And he's only got 13 seconds to Nunemaker. So trying to get a podium, I mean, why not? I don't know how long he has to Princeton, but can't be too much. Yeah, Princeton isn't even in 3. Oh no, there he is in 3. So he's got 30 seconds to Princeton.
Yeah. A little squiggly under braking there. He just doesn't seem like he's comfortable with the car under braking.
Yeah, he didn't seem too entirely comfortable even before the damage.
Yeah, loose,
so
loose over the bumps there for him as well.
And you see Tane.
You know, I mean, all things considered, he's still a good run for this one car. I mean, he's
for sure.
Been up front all day. Yeah, he definitely has some wheel damage. So that's probably not helping the braking at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, you can see him get out of the gas there. He's really, he's really loose.
See if he smokes it again into 7. There, I mean, not too much.
I don't even think he smoked it.
Start to lock up a bit.
Yeah.
He didn't smoke it, but he locked up a bit.
Locked up a little bit.
Chris Davis starting to close in a little bit. 21-1 now away. I don't know if Tane made a mistake or if Davis is just starting to run fast, but I mean,
Davis
he is running out of time.
2/10 faster than Tane. Yeah, I don't think he has enough time unless Tane makes a really big whoopsie. I don't really think Davis is going to catch him here.
And us being Tane's teammate, you can just imagine him in that car. He'd just no emotion. Oh. He's not thinking about winning. He doesn't think about winning until 30 seconds after he's won.
Do you remember the Sonoma was the last time he won? He got through half the cooldown lap and then he was like, wait a minute.
Like, oh, I've just won. And I mean, it's a good mentality to have. You can't let it on the final few laps. You can't screw it up. You can't let your emotions get to you. You let your emotions get to you.
I just imagine him sitting there. I just imagine him sitting there, just holding the wheel,
because he has the formula room, right? So he's just sitting there, just sitting there like emotionless.
I hope I don't have to do left hand down.
Yeah.
I mean, Meyring's still not too slow, even with his damage and tire issues. Tane hasn't caught him yet. We said this before.
Well, he's catching him little by little. I mean, Meyring just ran to 24.3 with damage, and I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's still really good lap times out of this car with damage. I mean,
see how Tane's got everyone in the braking zone. And I can relate to Tane personally. The braking zone, I think, is where I shine on road courses, and it's hard to find your brake balance perfectly, but when you do, you're just in the zone. And I think that's what's happened. He did so much practice, and he finally comes up. Yeah, finally comes up to
go here for Charlotte.
Took a while. It's definitely been an amazing race.
Tane Hardison.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to have both the cars advanced.
For Davis too.
Yeah. I mean, Davis is having a really good run as well. The Nunemaker's too far up. I think Tane's gonna just start to chill out here and sit.
Yeah, he doesn't have
this
to
kind
do
of gap.
really.
Yeah. I love how he didn't tell us about this paint scheme as well. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna run 3 times wild one," and then pulls out this from the woodwork.
Yeah. Coming out of 3 to go, Chris Davis dropped back a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm Chris Davis, I've accepted defeat.
Yeah.
Unless the caution comes out.
I'm not even a caution. If Tane messes up, if I hear the car in front of you's wrecking, that's when I'd start pushing. But right now, I'd just start conserving my stuff. I'd sit, not push at all. Put like 85% max.
Yeah, he's got 50 seconds to 3rd place. He does not have to worry about going a little slow.
Yeah.
And this, obviously, is the most comfortable time as a driver.
Yeah,
is to have this kind of gap. The gap Hodgson has on Davis.
21 seconds out in front, you're pretty much on cruise control. You're just out there. You're out there turning practice laps right now.
Yeah, and even what Davis has with Nunemaker, even more so.
Yeah.
He has so long back to Nunemaker.
You look at the gap from first to second, right? It's 21 seconds. The gap from second to 3rd is 49 seconds. So I mean, it's like the top 2 have really separated themselves, and then Tane has stepped it up.
Yeah, 3 cars on the lead lap. That is
Davis really lost. Davis lost 6 seconds in the pit cycle.
Yeah.
On pit road, so
around kind of went undone. Tane had a decent pit stop, consistent. Just
because he'd have been 19 seconds back, so he would have, like, realistically, without the pit stop and pit cycle, 2 to go from Charlotte. Was realistically without the pit stop and pit cycle going like it did for Davis, he would have been like 19 seconds behind him.
For sure. And it's weird to think, a pit stop is about 25, 30 seconds here.
Yeah.
If Tane by some unfortunate bit of luck got a drive-through penalty, he might still win. That's how far ahead he is. And for sure, if Davis got a drive-through, he would keep second. That's how far these two have been out.
Yeah, now you see Tane really start to pull that gap, now up to 24 seconds with Davis.
And this is the thing, he's just solidly consistent the entire time.
The one time that Dylan Banks doesn't show up to a road course race.
Yeah.
I think every time Dylan Banks hasn't showed up, Tane has won, unless he showed up for Coda.
I think I'd have to go back. That's back in March already. I can't believe it's already the end of the year.
March.
Okay, we gotta stop joking about nationalities now. Sorry, bud. As we come now through the final chicane, coming to 1 lap to go. It has been a long, grueling race. Tane has...
Say the thing.
Wait, one thing, what?
The sponsor that we
1
just got.
lap to go, sponsored by Debit 2 Credit Union.
Let's go.
And Tane, if I'm Tane, I'm backing off, but he's
still going.
He's 26 ahead of Davis now. He's not.
That or Davis has backed off, and Tane just hasn't.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you look, he's gaining on Nunemaker, too.
Yeah.
Nunemaker's a minute 12 behind now, minute 13. He's still going full tilt. Through turn 7, really been the problem spot for people all day, and just flawless again.
Through NASCAR 1 and 2, he'll go down the back straight away for 1. I gotta wait a little bit. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Whoopsies.
Come on, that was such a smooth transition between commentators. Come on.
On the back straight one final time, he'll go down into the bus stop here. Smooth on the brakes, over the curb one more time for Tane Hodgson.
Gets the car positioned off the corner. Just getting the run through NASCAR 3 and 4, coming into the final chicane. Tane has weathered the southern storm, and he will come around the final chicane to take a dominating win at the Charlotte Roval. And now we wait. Chris Davis just getting out of the bus stop chicane. And it just goes to show you how far are people behind.
He led all but 2 fucking laps, dude.
Thank you. Good race.
Freaking.
Oh yeah, freaking. My bad.
Freaking.
Chris Davis
And
goes
I
on second.
believe-
And the Nunemaker. We are going to have to
taking
wait a while.
He's so far ahead. That was incredible. I've never seen a gap like that.
Yeah. Really good run from Nunemaker here.
Yeah. I mean, that's run of the season. That has made Nunemaker's season. He didn't make the playoffs, but incredible run.
If he finishes this out, which he should, he will finish third. If he DNFs here, I would honestly just uninstall iRacing at that point.
No, if he DNFs here, he'd still have third. That's how far back everyone is.
Nunemaker crosses the line.
As he crossed the line, that's
third.
top 3, and everyone else.
I think I've already crossed. I guess.
Yeah, they're 1 lap down. So yeah. I believe that's everyone finished,
So,
and
Nunemaker, Chris Davis, Tane Hodgson will go for interviews, and then we'll do fitting, and then we don't have Wilco to do.
well, no, yeah, we'll get the top 3 sorted first.
Yeah, then
So
we'll
let's
figure
speak
out
with
real-
Tane Hodgson.
Not yet.
Put him
Yeah,
back.
Hey
that
there,
was fun.
Tane. Up in the NSRL booth. I think we pulled you in a little early. Still doing burnouts, but just an incredible win. You looked in control the entire time. How do you feel about this win?
This is great. Like, I don't think there's any way, I said this before, there's no way I could have made it to the round of 8 without a win. I mean, it was very stressful. There's so many bumps here, so many things that could go wrong, even if you're in the lead. So, and taking it easy isn't really an option because then you lose your rhythm and focus. So,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean-
very happy to bring it to the end, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we saw starting the final lap, you were 24 ahead of Chris Davis, and by the end of the lap, you were 27 seconds ahead. So just incredible run, Tane. Good job, and I guess we'll see you later in the team debrief. It's a bit of conflict
Yeah,
of
thank
interest in broadcasters, but amazing job, Tane.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
See you later.
Who's next? Oh.
All right, Chris Davis, this is Logan and Greg up here in the NSRL booth. Take us through your race. I mean, it looked pretty clean. Had a little bit of damage, but how'd it go?
It wasn't too bad. I am not a road course racer, so to come home with a second place, I am more than willing to take that. Like I said, it was fairly uneventful. I had a few close calls there, and I think spun myself out twice. So, but overall, not a bad run. I had to have a good run to make it onto the next round of playoffs. So glad to do that.
Yeah, I believe you've advanced. Pretty sure. Yeah, definitely from up here. I mean, you looked really impressive. Tane, obviously being, a prototype driver, to be you were matching his times and even like you were taking time out of him, and it was a really impressive run. So good job, and we'll see you the next race.
All right, I appreciate it.
Hey, Brian, this is Logan and Greg up here in the NSRL booth. Great job. Um, looked pretty uneventful from our perspective, but take us through the race.
So it was. Thanks for the compliment. Appreciate it. Thanks for what you guys do up here. It was actually kind of funny because at the end of the first lap, I started, towards the back or so, and I ended up looping it full 360 into the front chicane and made my way back up to 10th in this first stage or so, and then almost bit it off a 4 once. Never turned it around, but heated the tires up enough to kind of hang on, to a track that's tough to hang on to. But yeah, it was. It's easy to finish third when some of the faster cars get totaled, but the podium's a podium. I'll take it. I felt like Kane was messing with us a little bit. I think he was toying. I figured that last pit stop. I figured I'd go a lap down. I saw him on my relative, and so I actually took less fuel than I needed, figuring, just to gain a little time, and he'd lap me. But I was able to keep with him for a little bit and stay ahead, so I actually had to back out of the throttle and short shift that whole last stint just to get the lap back that I took less in fuel. So anyways, it made it for some exciting racing.
Yeah. Well, as Michael Schumacher said, first you have to finish, and there's a lot of issues. I mean, we could tell up here a lot of drivers had drivability issues, especially under braking. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. I saw that. I saw a lot of looseness. Yeah, it was like driving on glass. And then once you change tires, cold tires were just a nightmare.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing to get by there. So.
Yeah. Well, amazing job, and we'll see you next race you do.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
Now, do we go grab? We go ask Ron if he wants to do it.
I don't believe.
Is he already gone?
I think everyone's gone. It's been a long night.
It's been a long night.
So, top 3 interviews.
Okay.
At least we'll see. Maybe we can.
First stream showed room for improvement. I will say that. Does Diego want one? And drag him in here. Why not? Logan. Jesus. Logan.
Hello.
Yeah. You want to drag Diego in here or no?
Yeah. Let's drag Diego in here. Why not?
Yeah, remind him that he cannot. Yeah, just don't screw at me yet.
Hey,
Don't screw at me yet. Wait.
Hey.
Wait. Let Logan ask you some questions first. Don't screw at me yet.
Hey.
all right, I will.
All right. Yeah. This is Logan and Greg in the NSRL booth. We're doing more than just a top 3 interview this time, I guess.
Yeah.
Obviously, we saw the crash, heartbreak, missing the round of 8, but honestly, you did all you could, and you had a great run going. And I think to pay you a compliment, at least, I think if had the wreck would not have happened, I think you would have advanced. But anyways, before the wreck, obviously, how do you think the race went?
I really don't know. I thought I did okay. I didn't really feel that confident going into this. Like coming out of the fourth turn on the oval, in practice I just kept losing it and overshooting the final chicane and really struggled. But then I just kind of figured it out in the race and made it work. But I needed to do something different and try and gain stage points. And going down pit road, I unchecked my tires and just took fuel. I knew that we would take probably like 15, 16 gallons, so I could take tires, but I knew it'd be like just slightly quicker, and I would gap them, or not gap, but just pass them, and I did. And I was actually able to hold them off for a good while until Chris passed me, and then I got into it with Sean, and I just don't really want to get into that. That's just something I think is stupid, and it didn't need to happen. But well,
we settled that in DMs, Diego. We don't do it right now.
Yeah, I mean, we said on the broadcast that I personally don't think the move was on, but everybody has their own opinions. I definitely think your tires. It seemed like you were holding on well before that. The move made sense with the tire fall off that we saw. So, great job before the wreck, and you've had a great season regardless. And we're proud of you up here in the NSRL booth.
Thanks, Logan. I was watching the broadcast after I left, and it was pretty good. So good on you.
Thank you. We tried.
I know.
SDK killed my computer halfway through.
I know. I was watching.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I think that'll be the end of the broadcast for tonight. Hope everyone had fun. And we'll see you next week, I guess, if it's not already covered.
Well, that's crisp about that.
Yeah.